I heard this is pretty good, guys.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Talladega Super Speedway for tonight's running of the second Goatco Super Speedway race. I'm your host, Speed Cup Stop Motion. We did Goatco After Dark the other week, last week, and now it's time. We're back on schedule on Wednesday for some Super Speedway racing here in Talladega, Alabama. For once and for the rest of the season, I will be joined at the start of these races by MLCS Racing Network. He's in the booth right now.
It's a miracle.
MLCS, well, yeah, it is definitely a miracle that you're here. We're getting ready to go for yet another Super Speedway race. We're going to hear from some guys soon, but just quick thoughts on tonight's race.
Yeah, it is sure to be an electric one today. We got 89 laps around the largest facility in Goatco, and it should be a fun one. We got some special names up there racing, and it should be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Also, on a side note, did I guess the lap count right? No, it's 112. It's 112 laps. I was just joking. But, all right, folks, now let's start our interviews for tonight. The first interviewee is going to be, let's interview Ryan. Last week's winner, Ryan, welcome to the booth, man. You won again, man. You were back in victory lane last week at Chicagoland. You went back to back as Tyler and Blake do a burnouts on the front straightaway. How do you feel about this race coming into how do you feel coming into Talladega? Can you three-peat tonight?
I mean, honestly, I feel pretty good, but also, I mean, it is Talladega, so anything can happen. You can have a fast car and you can still finish 30th because you can do one silly thing on the last lap, but all in all, I think we have a pretty good shot today.
And who is the number one guy you're going to be working with all the race?
Oh, that's a tough question. I mean, me and Blake, we have really good chemistry together at these things, so, I mean, I would probably work with him the most out of anybody, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah. And what's one word you could describe Talladega in?
Chaotic.
Chaotic,
I don't know what else to really say.
That's fair.
I mean, every second, I mean, you're having a heart attack, so it's gonna be a fun one. Probably gonna make a lot of stupid decisions in this race, so you'll probably see a lot of big ones.
Yeah, well, that's exciting for us for sure. Yeah, well, thank you for your time, man. Good luck. Hopefully you get that three-peat done tonight.
Thank you.
That was Ryan driving the 33 Dent Wizard Penske machine tonight, folks. It's going to be a great one heading tonight. MLCS, man. We're going to get one more guy here in a minute, but what do you think about Ryan's comments calling this race chaotic?
I think it's nothing short of the fact. This race will keep these drivers on edge all race long. For 112 laps, they're going to have to be paying attention, and they will have to make sure that no mistakes are made on any of them to be in contention at the end of this race. It's Talladega, and anything can happen.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that. And next, for one of our final interviews for the night.
Holy crap! Donald Trump! Hello, Peter.
Okay.
Welcome to Fortnite.
Forgot about that, but yeah, this is last year's Goatco champion, Nick Pena, and then we also have his spotter as an interview tonight, so I thought I'd hold you both in here. That is, yes. I was curious, honestly, I wanted to ask you two, how is it being a spotter driver, duo? Because, a lot of the guys, like, you have Ryan, and you have Autumn, and then you have and Tyler, they don't have spotters tonight. The only one other has spotter is going to be Blake and Cooper. So how does that kind of change the dynamic of the race?
You want to answer
Honestly, not. I don't really think it does change anything. Like, it's cool, I do have a spotter. I mean, I don't really need one, but Jarek's always been my spotter, even for like our special events, the Indy 500 and other things like other races and whatnot. So it's just kind of like a fun thing to do.
Rolex 24 and other stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really change too much. It's kind of fun to have them here.
And what's your expectations for tonight's race? Do you think we're going to be able to go green for a while? Do you think we're going to get like a lot of crashes?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're getting a lot of crashes.
Wad some shit up and then come out winning.
Are we getting green flag pit stops?
Maybe? I'm not sure on that one, actually.
Yeah,
I don't really have faith, but
Yeah.
who knows?
And who are you working with tonight? I'm just curious. Like, who's your plan?
Whoever decides to push me and let me push them.
Yeah, I mean
I don't really have a plan.
that's a it's as Darren Waltrip, I believe, put it. You need a dancing partner out there. Clint Boyer, you need a dancing partner out there. So it's gonna be a good one tonight, man. Thank you guys for your time and good luck. Hope you guys can roll through a checker flag after this one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was not Cooper. Sorry, that was Nick Pena and his spotter tonight. Gonna be a great race tonight here at Talladega. The last person we're gonna interview is going to be Autumn.
Today I ran like 3
Autumn,
laps.
welcome to the booth for tonight's Talladega race. How do you feel coming back to yet another super speedway? I know you made it start at Auto Club, but this is like where you seem like you're always up front, bread and butter. You won the Daytona 500 this year in Goatco. How do you feel?
My Turn 4 Motorsports team consistently brings fast cars here, so I'm looking forward to it. Qualified second, looks like, and I've got a history of top 5 finishes here. I believe even a win, so I'm excited.
And who are you going to be working with all night, you think?
Probably my teammate Nick in the 52. He's got a beautiful Transformers Mustang tonight, so I'm excited to draft with that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. He's a past Goatco champion. As you know, he is a great driver, especially at these drafting tracks. Autumn, and if you could describe Talladega in one word, what would it be?
Crazy.
Crazy, and Ryan described it as chaotic. So I believe we kind of got our answers on that end. Good luck tonight. We'll see you in Victory Lane.
Thank you.
That was Autumn. Tonight, she's back for yet another start in the Goatco Cup Series. Luke, it's on everybody's mind. The big one, chaos. The big one. Now, we saw last year, the big one really did change a lot of complexions to these races. When do you think, at one point in the race, do you think this will strike?
Is it possible to say every single lap?
Yeah.
This race is ridiculous, especially with these Goatco drivers. We don't know what's going on. They are rookies. They're very skilled rookies, but at the same time, who knows what's going to happen? It's called chaos. It's called crazy for a reason. And with these guys, we've seen flips at Darlington. Who's to say what would happen here tonight?
You could be all the skill you want, but here is the big kicker. When you are in a pack going for the lead at the end of the race, it's not about skill anymore. It's about where you put your car and who you get a push from. And chaos is going to rule this one tonight. It's going to be a great one. I just got a feeling we're getting gridded up here. I believe this is the back straightaway due to Talladega being so long. I believe we're going to get gridded up here and ready to go. Tyler McDonald takes the pole, locking him in for the Goatco 2026 Clash. Blake Garcia looks like he is barely, looks like he's actually in 5th right now. So, and second is, would be Autumn and the number 98. So, she had a great qualifying run. We'll have to see if she can get it done and go back-to-back on these super speedways. Let's make our pre-race picks. Sponsored by our diecast series. Check them out on YouTube. MLCS,
Yes.
Who do you think is getting it done tonight at Talladega Super Speedway?
Kind of boring, but I'm going to go with Tyler McDonald. You never want to bet against him here ever in Goatco. That man is so good at moving through this field, meandering around, and finding the right spot. I think that's exactly what he needs today here at Dega.
I'm gonna go a shocking pick. He's in the top 5. Give me Blake Garcia. I think this is the day Blake, he was running up front at Daytona. He led a majority of the laps at Daytona. Him and Tyler as teammates. They are great together. I think tonight Blake breaks his winless streak. Still looking for his win after Texas at last year. He's still looking for another win. So I think he breaks that streak today. I think Talladega is where he's going to get it done. But I think also we're also going to consider the 52 of Nick, the 98 of Autumn, and the 33 of Ryan New. These guys are all... Ryan's going for a 3P. Nick and Autumn, the last time Nick made a start, he won. So, I mean, this is going to be chaotic. Talladega is just one of those tracks where it's just, you never know what's going to happen. Cars roll off here at Talladega Super Speedway. Let's get it going. Lights are off. We're going green this time by, folks.
It is sure to be an electric start as always. Tyler McDonald and Autumn lead in the front row. Then we have Ryan New, Nick Pena, and Blake Garcia. 5 of your favorites starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rest of the field behind them. It's sure to be a fun one here at Talladega.
Well, folks, like I mentioned before, the lights are off on the pace car here in Talladega, Alabama. I am just so excited. This is one of those races, folks, where you're circling your calendar till it comes around. And yes, it has. It's finally back. It's Talladega Super Speedway. Now remember, this start-finish line is all the way at the end of the Triumphal, not in the middle of it. Let's get this underway, folks. Tyler McDonald in the 28 Swedish Fish Mobile in Autumn and the number 98 unsponsored Ford Mustang are coming to the restart zone. Let's get it going here at Talladega Super Speedway.
As they are up to pass the start finish line for the first time today. 39, I think it might be 40 actually, of the nation's best cars all here. Heading through turns number 1 on to the back straightaway. Let's go racing.
Getting up to speed. You see how crazy this race is going to be. Look at the 12 of Ryan Blaney trying to make a move on the 52 as he pushes Autumn all the way out front. The 98 takes an early lead here at Talladega Super Speedway.
Huge shove by the teammates working out front. They're part-time, but they are working together. Right now, they lead 1-2. Never mind. Here comes Joey Logano. We know he's talented. He's here in second, leaving a huge shove on the outside.
Joey has been up front at so many races. You see the Texas Heat teammates to get together have fallen back in the middle of it. And these guys are single file up front, 3 wide in the back. Let's get a shot of that in the back here as Autumn's also slipping back.
Not only this, you can see them 3 wide already. We're not even 2 laps into this thing, and they're getting crazy. Texas Heat teammates in the middle lane. Autumn is chilling on the bottom, and a huge shove. Tyler tried to block, and it did not quite work.
This is going to be a crazy race. You can just tell. Autumn, Tyler, Blake, great super speedway racers. One of them's part-time, 2 of them are full-time, and they're all right in this jumble of cars. Looks like everybody's starting to get back to 2 wide. Nick's blocking up front. Oh, there goes Eric Jones. He's shooting the gap. Oh, Nick all the way up to block. Tyler, oh, there goes Autumn. Into the wall. Crash in the back. Huge hit. Not sure if that'll be a yellow. I assume it is. We might still be green here. I'm getting the ticker pulled up. We're still green. Autumn took
we're still green.
Yeah, we're still green. Autumn took a massive hit into the outside wall right there and somehow did not break that car and didn't involve anybody else. True skills from her. Now Nick's out front. Through turns 3 and 4 with help from Blake Garcia. Tyler McDonald was in that jumble right there. SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, is in the top 5 as well.
Yeah, this is just to show how dangerous this track is. One small mistake and bang! Outside wall. Hard hit. But right now, it's Nick Pena, Ryan New leading the pack. Blake Garcia, your pick. He's right there in third as the field starts to even out now.
It does. I'm going to grab some water. Keep talking.
I've been left alone right now. It's Nick Pena up front, top 4 single file. Make it 7 or 8. Right behind them is the whole field, barreling behind as we got 3 wide in the back. Every driver looking for every position. Here comes SVG on the outside. Blake Garcia is going to go with. Logano fills right in, and there is no support behind. Nick Pena continues to lead the charge. Starting to get a small group pulling away, making 2 packs. Here they go. Nick Pena, Ryan New, Garcia, and Logano. Top 5, here we go. Blake Garcia all on the outside lane. Now Ryan Blaney is going to come up with some support. Barreling to the front straight away for the 4th time today. We're going to head into lap number 5.
Nick Pena out front still. Help from Ryan New. Another Ford teammate in the 33. Now Garcia wrapping his way around the outside. He's looking for the lead. Chaotic start here in Talladega. Nick up to block. There we go. Aggressive blocks. Look how loose the 52 is blocking the 07. Now Ryan gets put in the middle. It's all on Garcia now to try to break up this Ford train as Logano and the Penske boys are up front along with Nick Pena, the 52. He's going to go down the block.
Nick Pena still leading the charge, and we know how difficult it is. Look how squirrely this field is. Which lane will he block? Garcia on the outside, Logano inside, but Nick Pena's leading them all. He's going to jump in front of Blake Garcia, and there's a whole run on the outside lane. Here they come.
This is the advantage of having a spotter, folks. You have the ability to know when you're clear because someone else is watching your back. Blake and Nick, the 2 guys, the spotters out front right now, able to slice and dice through this field.
That just shows how advantageous it might be to have these spotters. You know exactly what's happening. A risky block by Nick Pena on Blake Garcia. Head down the back straightaway. And now we're going to scream past the Talladega down the Alabama Grain super stretch as they head into turns 3 and 4. Now Pena down to the inside lane, blocking Jones.
Nick still out front. He's got a grasp on this lead, but now he's just got to keep holding it until we get to the end of this stage. Points do nothing for him. But he is here to win a stage every once in a while. It's Eric Jones way to the outside. Nick's going to block him, and then he'll block Garcia. Oh, Jones is loose. Garcia almost 4 wide down the front straightaway as Josh Berry rockets by the 52 after he made a crazy block.
This just shows how dangerous, how sketchy it can be in the front of this field. You're up there, you're blocking, trying to find space, and then all of a sudden you're back in 7th. And we got starting to get a 4-call breakaway as Josh Berry, Cooper Bryant, Parker Kligerman, and Chase Elliott start to pull away.
Yeah, they're pulling away. These guys are going to have to do something to catch back up. Field kind of broke up after that crazy block. Right now, Nick is running 6th as these guys are running single file. Tyler's not really managed to do anything either. He's just sitting in the back right there. Have to see these guys can catch up and get something done. But if you guys see it now, yes, that's BJ McLeod in the top 10 here at Talladega.
And this is what you have to love about super speedway racing. It is so electric to see some of these drivers that you've never seen before here up at the front of the pack. Who would have thought? BJ McLeod inside the top 10. It's a special occasion for the 78 crew.
It really is, to be honest. And you see, though, that 4-car pack is breaking away up at the front. Look at these guys. All the way out front. I apologize for the driver image. That is Harrison Burt, not Josh Berry. An error on Blake's part, to be honest. But right now, we're just trying to...
Blake.
We're coming up to 8 laps complete, starting lap 9. Crazy race so far. I've had to refill my cup up 3 times. That's how crazy this race is, just shouting my lungs out. Because this race has been a chaotic mess. But it looks like we're starting to kind of single file up. We might even get some green flag pit stops here.
We sure might. And you think it's chaotic. We're not even 10 laps into this thing. It's going to be a fun one today. But you can see the second pack behind those top 4 drivers. They're starting to sort themselves out. They know they have to catch back up. And here they are all in a draft trying to catch back up. And man, they are catching.
Yeah, they are going to catch more than likely because they have way more cars. But the biggest question is, with a bigger pack, you have a risk of getting disorganized. You got to stay organized with these guys and not run out of your mind here. Great run so far for a lot of these guys, especially Nick. You know, he's a past Goatco champion, but when you're out of the car for so long, you don't really, you kind of forget, how crazy these races, especially super speedway races, can be. He's doing just fine right now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the most chaotic races in the entire schedule to come back, and just like that, Blake Garcia, he shot out of the cannon and gone. Ryan Blaney gonna try and go out to help, but just because of that, Blake Garcia slots himself back in, and now Ryan Blaney can head to the back of this pack.
Nick is really good at getting these guys' corner panel loose and them shooting up the racetrack, having to catch the car, and then him driving on by, and then the other guy just slotting in behind him. He's really good at slowly but surely just gaining positions here at these super speedways.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where Nick is the best. He is a Goatco champion, and he is showing that prowess right now. Tyler McDonald shooting up the racetrack to try and block Blaney for just a second here, but it's still just these around 10 drivers staying in a pack trying to form themselves up.
Biggest question is, with green flag pit stops, if we get them, MLCS, if you could, check what our fuel window is and check what our first stage is. I'm curious. See if we're going to get green flag pit stops, because that's going to change everything in this race.
All right, so stages are 28, 56, and then we go to 118 or 112, whatever it is. And fuel is not listed on the entry sheet.
Well, there's a good shot we honestly might get green flag pit stops, because these guys, at first, we saw Autumn take a hard hit into the outside wall. She was, she fell all the way back after that. But there was no yellow. She's not recovered too well, but first stage is 20 laps in, so I'm assuming we're gonna, she'll be all right to catch back up here.
Yeah, although she had that huge hit, she has managed to stay on the lead lap so far and is gaining positions inside the top 25 right now. So good for her to keep those positions as we try and pass some lap traffic here, or maybe not. I believe those two cars were with the lead pack, and now these cars moving further up.
Yeah, those guys dropped off. It's just Barry and Bryant now, and that's honestly going to change the complexity of this race even more, because now it's only two cars versus a giant pack up at the front. That's going to be chaotic. They're probably going to be able to catch them before the stage is out.
I think before the stage is out, I think they're going to catch them within like 2 or 3 laps. 2 cars is nothing compared to the monstrosity these drivers do have from about 3rd to 15th. All these drivers in a pack, and they are catching fast on the top 2 drivers.
Yeah, but keep in mind, these guys right here are running 2x2, so it's not as fast as it would be if they're running single file. Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Ryan Priest are on that top lane. They're trying to make something happen, but that's not what you need to be doing right now.
Yeah, but this just shows how competitive they are as Chase Briscoe all squirrely off the front bumper of Nick Pena. Now as they scream into the trial, Garcia gonna poke his head out in front of John Hunter Nemechek, and Chase Elliott, the outside lane, it's working. He's up front.
Yeah, but the biggest thing is these guys are disconnecting. This is not what you want. Briscoe was super slow. Nick could not get him out of his way. And now that outside lane's the dominant one. Tyler's going to jump up there as well. Nick on the bottom lane, which is regressing. Blaney down there. And now we're back to the... Oh, there goes Nick. He's down below the double yellow. And he's going to remerge safely. Besides Parker Kligerman, barely. He's all right, though. But that's going to take him out of contention for this stage. Now, Blake is up to 3rd. Now, with John Hunter Nemechek in tow. It's all about catching these guys down. They're in a single file line. Let's see if they can get it done.
Yeah, and it is all about coming up to the back bumper of these cars, and man, do they have the strength. Right now, they're still catching amidst all this chaos, but it's taking a lot longer than they would have hoped, as Garcia now going to head the pack.
We only have 5 laps before the stage ends, so this is...
No, we have 13.
Was it 20 or 20? Oh, it's 28.
28.
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, 28 laps before the stage ends. So right now, we are currently we're good portion through this race. They have a long time to catch him. But the question is, if they keep battling like this, like Elliott on the top lane, he's gonna get freight trained here, but if they keep going 2x2, they're not going to catch him as fast as they need to. And remember, it's one thing to catch him. It's another thing to pass him. So you're going to have to, especially super speedways, in this next-gen car era. You see Ryan Priest coming on the bottom lane. What will Blake do? Who will he block? This is what I'm talking about, man. These guys keep getting loose.
Yeah, these cars cannot stay organized, and man, are they loose. So squirrely every single time someone pushes them. It's a miracle no one's gone around yet.
Caution!
Oh, we got a caution on the track. May have jinxed somebody. Let's go see what happened.
It is Shane Van Gisbergen. SVG making another super speedway start. Oh, and did he turn? Dylan? Let's see it right here. Oh, shoot. Oh, Nick's into the wall as well. Ryan New is involved in this as well. And Nick looks like he got a little bit of revenge right there.
Yeah, this was a huge incident. Watch Dylan and Ryan New was even involved in the back. Dylan did a 360, spinning on his top almost.
Oh, it was Parker.
Before coming to a
was
stop.
it Parker or was it Ty? Or was it Nick? Did Nick come up into SVG? That's the biggest question that I have. He did. Nick came up into Ty Gibbs.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow. That was a big flip right there. Nick came up into Ty Gibbs, which overall ended up spinning him. Let's see it again one more time here. Yeah, he comes up, turn, hits the right, just does not clear, does not realize how far he is. Look at Dylan all the way in the air right there. SVG's involved, Ryan's involved. Big crash here at Talladega Super Speedway. I wouldn't call that a big one, but right now, we're on pace to have a good number of crashes in this one.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens for the rest of this race. But this is just another classic incident of Talladega. You know how tricky it is. One wrong block, and you are spinning. Cars are in the air, and right now, it's time for some pit stop. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there goes John Hunter. He's actually going to stay out. A bunch of these guys are going to stay out. Oh, we have a split strategy between teammates. Tyler will stay out for the stage points. But Blake is going to pit and take fuel. I assume fuel only because you don't burn that many tires here at Talladega. Let's see here.
I do like this call by the 07 crew. Tires and fuel, it does appear. Nick Pena, Ryan New going to come down as well. But it should be really interesting to see how this works. Right side tires and fuel. He's going to head off pit road first. And I really like this call from the 07 crew. We'll see what he can do with it.
That's going to put him 17th on the restart. So stage points, I mean, they're possible, but he's going to have to slice and dice for this one. I think the biggest thing here is you got to take a look. I think every player car pit besides Tyler. So Tyler's really trying to keep track position. He's in 4th right now, but now he just lost his teammate to pit. So we'll have to see how this split strategy, if it affects the 24 later on. Was Dylan on his roof? Dylan was in the air. He wasn't on his roof, but he was in the air. Hello, Keelan crew. Good to see you, man.
I believe the answer to that question is Austin Dillon. Decided he was a gymnast for a day. A couple seconds there. Flying through the air. Thought he might have got to the Olympics for a second.
He was going to go pro, but he decided to land his car back on the ground for the safety of himself, for sure. But
perfect landing.
Yeah, John Hunter Nemechek right now is out front on this restart. The biggest question is, if this was 2 to go, I'd say Tyler McDonald has nothing to lose. Go get yourself some points. But we still have a considerable amount of laps left before we end up calling the stage 1. So, I mean, yes, stage points are nice, but who's not? I mean, Blake could make his way back up. He's got Ryan, one of his good friends, up there behind him, so he's got a shot to get back up here and get some points as well, and also beat Tyler on pit strategy.
The really interesting thing is for Blake Garcia, he's back in 17th. I think that was the right call. Fuel and tires, and he has a chance at some stage points. But we're ready to go back green with 9 laps to go at the Talladega Super Speedway. It's going to be John Hunter Nemechek and Ryan Priest leading us back green here at Talladega.
Green, 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 and you see the chaos erupt. Dark gray clouds are back over Talladega, but we all know that is a signal for chaos as we're getting to the end of this stage. They're 4 wide. Chase Elliott and Ryan New all the way on the top lane right there. This is what I'm talking about, man. You get those You get those tires, take this strategy, it's going to shuffle the running order just a little bit, but guys, stay out.
Yeah, this should be so interesting to see. The whole field 3 wide throughout, and McDonald, he is the head of it. Nick Pena underneath the double yellow line. We're taking it 4 wide up top. Watch Ryan New.
Look at this. I think this is a perfect time for a blimp cam. 4 wide here at Talladega. Down the front straightaway, Ryan New and Blake Garcia back to the front. Here come the Backstreet Boys. They're back to the front. Ryan will block in front of the 28 of McDonald. He'll take the lead after pitting. What a strategy call for the 33. He's back out front, but don't count out Blake Garcia, his partner in crime. 3 wide. Here comes Cole Custer on the bottom lane.
Don't forget about Autumn in the 98 machine. She spun earlier in the race, and now she's right there, poking her head to the inside for just a second here. But here comes Cole Custer trying the interior now, and he's going to get a huge run. Blake not trying to block. And now we have Texas Heat teammates 2 and 4. Should be interesting to see how this plays out.
We were 4 by 4 by 4 all the way back there for a minute, and we're gearing up for yet another special showdown here at Talladega. 8 laps to go, coming to 7 at the line for this stage. It's gonna be a good one. Garcia all the way on the outside, trying to make it work as Cole Custer's loose.
Custer a little squirrely right on the double yellow line, but look at this. Texas Heat teammates right next to each other. Will Tyler abandon Larson, slide up in front of Blake? As you can see, Ryan New trying to make some space up front, but here comes McDonald. He's going to get a huge run. Where will he take it?
Right now, it is a chaotic race here at the front. Garcia losing his spots. The outside lane's energy dissipating. Look at Nick Pena. Oh, and we got a crash. There goes Nick. Right in the wall. Christopher Bell. Oh, Ryan's going to get turned farther. The 33's going to save it. No yellow right now. We're still green. And now Ryan loses control. Oh, he's going to hit Nick again. Caution waves here at Talladega. Again, we're under yellow. What a chaotic start. We were crashing off start. We had 4x4 racing. We had 2 guys come from the rear to the front. And now one of those guys is involved in another hard hit here at Talladega. Wow, it's been a good race so far.
This just shows how fast everything can shuffle about. Just 3 laps ago, Ryan New was ahead of the field, and now, heading into turns 3 and 4, he got shuffled back, trying to make things work, and it did not hold the whole back of the field around here in lap 22.
I'm going to point it out. This is where it all started. Nick Pena is getting a run with Kyle Busch right here.
Hey, kids. Hey, children. Hey, parents. Hey, tamales. Mr. Speedio, can you close your trading paints and reopen it, please?
It's not right,
You'll see. Just close trading paints and reopen it.
but then I'll kill all the schemes.
I know they'll refresh. You just gotta reopen it.
I mean, all right, I'll try. I'm gonna go
I'll stay here while you do it.
task manager. Oh shoot, that's
Yeah, 7 to go for the stage. If y'all want to go, 1 to go at the line, let me know. I'm gonna be in the booth for a sec.
Yeah.
So you want me to?
How
go
we
Alright, we
with
gotta-
points?
How we enjoying this Talladega?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, they are enjoying it. We got about 36 people in chat here, and we got a Blake Q&A because I said so. So put all your questions in chat to Blake, and he will answer them.
Unwillingly.
No, you
but
can
he
have my
will.
social security number.
So you better
So
reopen
I got a question myself. Can I have your credit card?
Oh yeah, you can have my old one. That's a story. Where was I this week? I was at Walgreens. I was picking up chips for my girlfriend. Don't ask why I went to Walgreens and not HEB. And I put my
Let's be
credit or
honest.
my debit card in, and it's like not working. And I'm like, what the heck? Why is it not working? Check my bank account. I'm like, there's money on my card. Why is this not working? The poor cashier is probably like, man, this guy's a freaking moron. He doesn't even know how to work his credit card. Thought I typed the PIN wrong. Didn't type the PIN in wrong. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. So I walk outside as there's.
All right, Blake.
Sorry.
I reopen trading
there-
paints. What do I do?
Click Control R.
Okay.
So I'm in there, right?
Mhm.
And I go outside, check because there's no service at Walgreens. So I'm checking, and then I go back in there. I'm like, wait a minute, I have another debit card in my wallet. Somehow I had the wrong debit card from like a year ago, 2 years ago in there. Don't even know where it came from. Long
Huh.
story short, I'm not that dumb.
I think the story proves otherwise. I feel for the Walgreens cashier having to deal with you for that long. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. That's right now.
All right, what speed?
We're loading cars right now. Are you the Swedish Fish car?
I am.
Did you legit have me pause the broadcast for a Swedish Fish car?
You should go look at Tyler's paint scheme.
Oh, you guys swapped schemes, didn't you? I don't know where Tyler went.
Oh, Blake, the chat asked if you can eat tap water instant noodles if you lose this race.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, that's just his normal lunch.
All right, well, I pulled Tyler here so he could hear me. We're going green. See y'all later.
All
right,
right.
see you.
Well, here we go. Let's get it back underway here at Talladega. Riley Herbst is on the front row for this restart, and the number 98 is also out there of Autumn. Let's get it back going to the restart zone tonight here at Talladega. Let's get it back going. More green flag racing once again.
And Riley Hurst can now be out to an early jump, but here comes Autumn on the outside. Support from Parker, Kligerman, McDonald leading the inside. Now Autumn on the outside, the whole field kind of mellowing out. Side by side, the entire field deep. Let's see what happens as they head down the back straightaway.
This is going to be a chaotic finish to this stage right now. These guys are battling for position. The 35 of Riley Herbst trying to get his first stage win at Goatco. Now, but Blake Garcia, he wants these points as well. And Autumn doesn't need the points, but wants to make a statement. Who's going to get it done tonight? It's going to be a crazy finish to this stage. We're currently coming down to only a few to go before the end of it.
They burst onto the front straightaway. Now 3 wide in the front of the pack, and look who's out front. It's Parker, Kligerman, John Hunter Nebacek, and Autumn in the outside lane now. Here they go. 3 by 3, 4 rows deep, and whoa! Contact! The entire field squirrely. John Hunter Nebacek, McDonald underneath the apron, but we managed to keep it straight.
That's Blake. Blake Garcia swapped schemes. I didn't have the right scheme loaded, so now they swapped. So this is going to be a weird switch up. But right now, the number 75 of Parker Kligerman is currently out front, but the 35 of Riley Herbst doesn't want to wait for that to happen. Look at Blake all the way on the top side, and the Swedish Fish Mobile getting Tyler's powers is on the outside with help from Noah Gregson, and Tyler McDonald's back as well in the Pepsi car, roaring down the front straightaway, coming down only 2 to 3 laps to go here at Talladega in the first stage.
3 laps to go until stage 1 is over. Man, they're confusing the commentators up here now. But McDonald and Garcia leading the top row. Now McDonald shuffled to the inside lane. Big Blake Garcia leading the outside with support from the 4.
I think we should start calling Blake McBlake. Oh,
I love that idea.
Down the back straightaway now. Blake on the outside trying to get help from Goddard. And they're both on the outside. Texas Heat teammates roaring 3 wide here at Talladega. Only with a few laps to go. Coming up to 2 to go at the line before the stage 1 ends. These are valuable points as Texas Heat Racing teammates Blake and Goddard are currently leading this pack. Blake will clear down and leave Tyler up top. No, he doesn't. Blake back to the top lane.
1 more lap till stage number 1 is complete, and we got some 4 wide action. Here comes Nick Pena shooting up to the top of the racetrack. Ryan New here's as well. The whole gang is back. Here comes Tyler McGibbs now poking to the outside lane. We got 4 wide behind him, 3 wide now. Everyone looking for free real estate.
I think this is a blimp camp time if I've ever seen one. Garcia all the way on the outside. He'll put the 54 in the sucker hole. Ryan will avoid the slow 54 Monster Energy Mobile. And the 07 is currently shooting the middle. Here it comes. Trying to use the outside. He'll go on the outside of Kligerman now. Here comes Ryan. Watch the 52. John Hunter's going to pit. Coming up. Garcia out front. The big 20 and a McDonald to the white flag of stage 1 here at Talladega.
Now it's going to be Garcia leading the lap. Now McDonald here as well. I think that does gonna bring the caution out.
Not sure.
Maybe not.
Here we go. White flag in stage 1. Ryan and Nick on the outside. They're making a run for it. Tyler on the inside, on the middle lane. Here they go. Teammates. Oh, contact. The 98 and the 52 in the wall. They're out of
Teammates.
it. And now Wallace and Gibbs lead the bottom lane, trying to get the stage number 1 done. The outside breaks up. I think that might be it, but remember, that start finish all the way at the end. Can they make a run? McDonald and the 07, they're all gonna pit! Garcia and the 28 of McDonald! Photo finish, they're coming to the line! Here at Talladega for stage 1, McDonald, Garcia! I think it was Garcia at the line for stage 1. I'm not sure it's scoring him as P1, but maybe Tyler was there as well. I'm not sure. What a finish! For stage 1, that got my heart pumping, holy crap.
Man, I wish that was the finish to the race. One electric end to stage number 1. Everybody started coming down pit road. They decided they needed the fuel now. Running out of fuel. And Garcia, McDonald, teammates, best friends, coming across the line nearly identical.
You know what's crazy though? We have a photo finish cam. We're gonna go back and look at this. At the line. Holy crap. Let's see it at the line. Oh wait, this was
With one to go.
Here we go. This was a crazy finish right here. So let's keep this in mind. This is where the chaos all started. Down the back straightaway. The number 52. Look at this. 4 wide with Autumn. They get together. Nick and Autumn. Bam. Into the wall. That takes them out. Ryan's left by himself. No help. You see Brad get tagged there at the end. And then somehow all these guys had to pit. Let's see what happened at the end here. These guys all pitted right at the end of it. And then coming to the line, Blake got set up by the 28. Let's see it. Not sure if there's a way to slow it down.
I think it was Blake just barely.
Yeah, you see him edging
ahead
out
of the
right
28.
there. I'm gonna try to slow this
What a
down.
finish for that stage 1.
This is not really doing anything. Let me see.
Hey, I don't win a lot in this series.
We were thinking,
This is my channel.
You got
So,
Blake, it was so close. We've had to check the photo finish thing multiple times.
well, I'm leading. So give me my
He got
interview
it.
that I
He
deserve.
got it. He got it. At the line.
All right, we
Stage
just
1
realized
winner,
you got it.
Blake Garcia. In the 07 Swedish Fish. Blake, you and Tyler made me absolutely lose my mind up here in the booth.
I
right
hate
there.
you guys. You know how hard that is to commentate?
Wow.
Is it really hard?
When you
Yes.
go back and watch the broadcast later, you will see that I lost
Heat
my
confusion.
mind. Yeah, it's very hard to tell you two apart. But you get it done, man. Congratulations on the stage victory. How do you feel, man, after that electric finish?
There's a lot of speed in this Swedish Fish car. I should have drove it a long time ago.
You should have.
I didn't win that stage, honestly. I didn't really. I just drove. Cooper. I owe Cooper a lot to tell me what's going on around me. I just drive.
Yeah,
Has
I
the
was trying to let my
spotter driver-
YAP meter.
Has the spotter driver relationship healed
It
over Bristol? Or
Dude.
whatever it was?
No, it does not heal. It just kind of gets worse every week, and we're
got it.
families, so we kind of have to be forced to
Band-Aids,
talk to each
Band-Aids.
other.
I'm gonna
Okay,
be
yeah.
honest. You guys have such an advantage along with Nick and
Jared.
along with Nick and his spawner. Yeah, because you guys are. I'm gonna be honest. Nick said it doesn't matter that much. I think it matters a lot because you guys are able to make moves that nobody else is, in my opinion. And it's been a
Yeah, I think it matters a lot, and it's the reason. It's the main reason that I'm always willing. If somebody says, "Hey Cooper, am I clear? Hey Cooper, can you clear me?" If I know where Blake's in a good position, I'll go ahead and clear him because it really is a big advantage, in that sense, especially with the type of relationship we have.
we got some Blake
have-
fans in the chat.
I want to
Let's
know
go.
from the commentary booth.
Yes.
Ooh, that felt good. From the commentary booth, did Tyler? So I specifically let him go to the inside on purpose, because I knew I could side draft him.
Sure.
Because the bottom line's at disadvantage. So, how big was his run? Like
it
when
was
when we were
it was so big we thought he beat you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Okay.
was.
was
I called
very
it.
close.
I called it at the line that you got it done, but I was not confident in
Second-guess
that,
yourself.
and I was gonna walk it back so fast. Also, Blake, you screwed up Denny Hamlin's car. Now it's just at 11, so good job. But it was. I'm gonna reload.
That'll be
this.
great time anyway.
Yeah.
We hit Control R and you can refresh it. Coming to the green. I guess while we're in here, we'll do a lap of spotting
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
and then throw us back in there. Cooper, you ready?
Ready as ever, but you want to get high?
20
What?
Yeah, I went top. 25 laps to go.
Very nice.
So 25
This
laps
is a
to
PG
go
channel.
in the. This is like yeah. 25 laps to go in the stage where we go back racing. Green flags
All right,
out.
no check, no check. Outside checking huge. You got a big run here. Still outside though. Hold it there, hold it there. After the 11, you're clear. Still outside. Still outside.
I don't even know if I won it.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I would stay here for a minute. You would maybe split middle, get around the 12. 75, am I looking for something? Nope. Single file up here. Single file. All right, go middle. Yep. Now low. Now low, clear middle. All right. 3 wide. Top of 3. 3 wide. 3 wide, now 1 low. 1 low, clear middle. Still over there. Top of 3. Top of 3. 3 wide. Hold it. Hold it. Yep. Hold your line. 3 wide. Still 3. Still 3. This is good right here. Middle's going to get a run. Still 3. Still 3. Here's your run. There it is. And clear low. All clear. 75 right behind. Oh my goodness. Ryan is 4 wide again. Oh! We're good. Alright. You're up here with just the 75. Nobody coming yet. Tyler trying to make a move. Inside. Now low. Now why did you do that? No response.
What great spotting by the 07 and his spotter. Everyone kind of sorting themselves out now. To the outside lane, McDonald going to move up the front.
Yeah, currently Parker Kligerman's out front here, but for how much longer? Look at this. Good friends and teammates Tyler McDonald. Sorry, Tyler Gonald and Blake what is he?
Mick Garcia. Mick Garcia.
No, it was Marcia. Mick Garcia. Okay, whatever.
Mick Garcia.
Mick Garcia is in tow behind him. Ryan is there as well, a good friend of them, and Nick Pena as well. And then you see Autumn a little bit farther back, but Chase Elliott up front in the prime car. I love to see that. I'm an Elliott fan out front right now. But here comes Ross Chastain around the outside, and Tyler McDonald. Sorry, Tyler. I'm done. Tyler McDonald and Blake Garcia are rocketing to the front here at Talladega. They're currently out front leading this pack with Ryan and Nick behind them.
Yeah, look at this. We got 4 of our favorites. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes at McDonald's. Pena gonna clear down to the middle lane. 3 of them out front. Where will they go?
This is gonna be a crazy race here. Crazy finish to this one. I just got a feeling. And we're only 35 laps in out of 112. Right now, though, these guys are single file out front. Nick is on that bottom lane with help from Chastain. But look at Autumn from smacking the outside wall to being in contention here. Not surprised. She's a great super speedway racer, winning the Daytona 500 earlier this season.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if she can sweep both of these first 2 super speedway races. Right now, the whole field kind of accordioning back together. But McDonald still out front.
Yeah, McDonald's out front right now. Let's get a real, honestly, folks, I'm going to take you guys photo finish line, the line cam, to get a feel for these cars right here. Let's get a feel for them. Out of the tri-oval. See how far this down. Look at that. Fast moving race cars here at Talladega Super Speedway with Tyler McDonald out front. Garcia, the outside lane broke up though. Here we go. We got a middle lane forward with Nick Pena, the 52 as well, and Ryan on the bottom lane leading this pack.
There's an option for a lane. They have made it. Garcia all by himself on the outside of 2 lanes. But right now, it's McDonald up front. Garcia pulls his way into Klingerman. Klingerman to the wall. He's inside on him. And now everybody, they're 4 wide in the back. And now Tyler McDonald still retains the lead.
Swedish Fish Man made a mistake, and now he's 4 wide in the back right there. Oh my gosh, he's causing more craziness.
Oh, Klingerman.
Swedish Fish Man has almost smacked the ball right there. He's gonna have a lot to recover.
If there's a surface to hit, he sure has. Now he's going to try and have to work himself all the way back up every single time they head into turns number 1. One of those cars right behind them, they peek out. Everyone's squirrely looking for room, and Chastain says, I'm going to be the first to go up there.
There they go! Big crash! Oh my gosh! Big crash! Oh, wow!
He piles in. It's the big one on the Talladega, back straight away. And what a crash on lap 37. We're going to bring out your 3rd caution of the day.
Big crash, the big one at Talladega Super Speedway. Oh my gosh, and then Nick hits on him at the end. But I was taking a drink of my Red Bull, and then out of nowhere, I look up and just see the 28 and the 33 just sideways. Crash, crash, crash. Huge one, the big one at Talladega. Strikes early on in this race. Let's see who caused this big crash, as we're going to go watch Ryan because he was the first part of it. Down the front straightaway. Ryan goes high, and then he just turns. The 28 of McDonald. Let's take a look at this from a blimp cam. Be easier to see everything.
Thought he was clear, and he wasn't. Tried to duck back inside, and this is the advantage of having a spotter.
Look at Blake.
Look at Garcia.
Hold on.
On the barrel in there.
Blake is just flying through there. I mean, I don't
He
even...
thought it was a Boeing 747. He said, "Is this a takeoff?" Oh yeah, looks like it. See ya. He's just gone.
This is something we're going to go look at. We're going to go look at Chase Elliott's onboard. We know how good he is at dodging these super speedway type wrecks.
Oh my gosh.
Let's watch this. Let's watch what he does.
He just prays.
You just see Blake. He says a small prayer. I mean, this is like the 50-car pileup from the original Cars movie at Bristol. I mean,
I think it might be bigger.
Yeah, oh my god.
What is this?
You know, let's watch Blake's POV, because I think that's kind of important in this.
I think that's the best POV, honestly.
He's all the way on the outside. So, let's watch him. So, he's watching this. He watches, and then they both go around.
Oh, they're wrecking. Yo, let's take
he just kept his foot in it. I mean, he never lifted out of the gas right there. Never. Watch, his RPMs never drop below 8,000. He actually gained.
This is the difference between him and other drivers. You can see Chase Elliott, he slowed down a bit. He was in the middle of it. He knew, all right, I'm just going to hope for the best. But Garcia's like, nah. If I'm going to die, I'm going to make it entertaining.
He's holding his foot down till he sees God or a checkered flag.
Yes.
As the famous quote goes. And Garcia, he might have saw God in that instance. I'm not really sure, but
I think he did.
He was flying, so that was a crazy
He was
crash,
close.
though. The first big one, I think it's our third yellow of the night, not counting stage. The third big one.
I believe that's right.
Of tonight, the first big one of tonight's race. Wow. I was like shocked when I saw that happen. I was like, holy crap.
Just did a spit take.
All I saw was a Swedish Fish mobile just fly through there. So
I was like, oh, there's one car around. Never mind.
Never mind, it's everybody. But wow, what a crazy crash. None of the player cars are in the top 10 after that one, so I'm not really that surprised. They all more than likely ended up pitting and stuff like that. So right now, they're all in the back. Now it's time for a restart with Ross Chastain, the Watermelon Man. The sun's come out here at Talladega, and Christopher Bell on his outside.
Should be fun to see. It's going to be Chastain and Bell leading us back to behind them. We got Elliott, Stenhouse, and then Reddick. And I think that's the 4 of Gregson. Should be very interesting to see how this should go let's go back racing.
Let's get it back going. Ross Chastain, man, and Christopher Bell are going to get it back going here at Talladega Superspeedway. A chaotic race so far. Let's continue writing chapters in this novel. Chastain and Christopher Bell take us to the restart zone. We're back green flag racing. Oh, crash in the back! We had an early yellow. We didn't even make it into turns one.
We might have made it a couple inches.
We made it a couple
Let's see what
feet. Okay, what happened back here? I saw cars going sideways. Suarez is to the inside. He makes a move on Tyler. Oh, Tyler just moves Ross.
Oh, Brian. Oh.
There's
That's not going to look good in your job
Garcia
resume.
just
What
blew
is
out
this?
somebody. I mean,
So, it kind of looks like every single member that's in that VC right now decided, hey, let's all wreck one person.
they had
And it
their,
worked exceedingly well.
they had a hit list. I'm so confused. Everybody but Nick and Autumn took out somebody. Wow. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull these guys in here because they deserve to be pulled in here after that embarrassment. Excuse me, boys. I had a quick question for you guys. Do you guys have a hit list out? Because all three of you simultaneously wrecked 3 AI guys. At the
So
back.
yeah, we went to go and everybody checked up. That's what happened.
It was
Yeah.
it was like you guys all had your dancing partners out there. But guys, this has been a crazy race. Also, Ryan, what were you thinking? You turned Tyler into the outside wall.
Okay, so yeah, I was obviously 100% my fault. That was not my intention. My intention was to block the one, and then jump back down underneath, right behind Tyler, in between him and Bell. But I apparently got a little bit of a run on Tyler. Didn't realize it, and this
A little
blatantly
bit.
hooked him.
A little bit.
I
of
thought I thought I was
understatement.
still behind him, but it was 100% misjudged.
If we're using a little bit as terminology, then that was a little bit of a crash.
Okay. Yeah, I mean honestly, I'm seeing it from the inside of the car, so it was probably really horrible.
On a side
But-
note, Chase Elliott was down on the RPMs. Blake did not want to get involved in the crash. Blake did only gain the RPMs flying.
He just
through
gassed
that
it up
crash.
more.
I mean, he cranked it. He somehow found a 6th gear and flew through that crash. I mean, we were thinking he was like,
He almost took off in orbit.
yeah, he was flying.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for your time. We'll pull you back in here if you're doing anything else idiotic and stupid. But right now, folks, it's been a crazy race tonight here at Talladega.
Sure has. There is nothing short of extraordinary going on here tonight. Bell and Chastain, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Time to go.
Now, listen, the extraordinary part of it is, the funny part of it is the fact that it's extraordinary in the right that it's great racing, but it's also extraordinary stupid. These guys are making stupid moves tonight.
I don't think it would be Goatco if it was anything less.
You know what? You're not wrong there. Right now, though, these guys are still pacing around. They're going to choose on the back straightaway, and then we're going to go back green flag racing. I'm going to go grab some water really quick because my throat is dead.
Well, so is mine, but I don't get to go water anymore, so we're going to watch the entire single file field decide to go double file in 3, 2, 1. You didn't hear that. 3, 2, 1. Trust me. 3, 2, 1. Now. Okay, so it turns out these cars don't like me very much. So that is quite unfortunate indeed. But Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, Ricky Santos Jr., Chase Elliott, and Noah Gregson will start up your top 5. And I am not sure if we're going to go green this time or not. Looks like we may even head down pit road here.
Right. I will say it's on a side note, chat. Water tastes good.
Water? Okay, hear me out. Best beverage.
Best beverage? I don't know about
Best
that.
beverage.
I guess we're going back green flag with single file restarts. At this point, these guys need it. But let's get it back
Carter,
going.
you missed it. Down the entire back straightaway, I was trying to count down and then just predict exactly when they would go double file, and then they decided, oh, let's just go single file the whole time.
All right, that's funny. To the restart zone, Christopher Bell will lead us back green flag racing here at Talladega Superspeedway. Let's get it back going.
I do not know what this is, but it's called a run by Cooper Bryant. 3 wide storming pass on the outside lane with support from Ty Gibbs and others. Bowman Wickley up front. And here comes Cooper Bryant, large and in charge up front.
Yeah, Cooper Bryant, that 30's been up front a lot of these races, but has gotten not the luck on his side is today at all places of Talladega where he gets the luck on his side to get it done. We'll have to see. Right now, this field is roaring down the back straightaway, getting back up to speed here at Talladega.
Yeah, as they come into full song off turns number 4, it is Bowman, Custer, Berry with a huge shot out of a cannon on the outside lane. Larson joining the party, and here they go, barreling to the front of the field, and we got some new drivers up front. It's Custer and Bowman leading the pack.
But look at the player drivers. Nick Pena, Tyler McDonald, and Autumn are 4 wide there from them, but they're still 4 wide right then and there. We're getting up to 10 laps to go in this stage, and Tyler and these guys are not going to let these guys up front run it out for long. Right now, the 52, the 28, and the 98 are all on their way back to the top of this pack.
Yeah, you can see him trying to get in front of Cooper Bryant, get in line on the inside lane. But these 3 drivers, they're so powerful with communications amongst yourself. It is incredible how much further and how much faster you can work together. And just like that, they're connected with this top pack of about 10.
Yeah, here we go. The Kyle Larson on the outside right there. Now with help from Nick Pena and Tyler McDonald. Look at Autumn all the way on the top lane as well, along with Todd Gilliland in tow behind them.
Yeah, you can see it. Nick Pena now leading the pack, McDonald right behind them, and then we have Gilliland rounding out those top 3 on the outside lane. Autumn slowly closing in as well, but it should be interesting. You can see Garcia, he's back in it, along with Ryan Neal.
Yeah, Garcia causes a lot of these wrecks, but right now, honestly, it's been a lot of Ryan as Ryan's in the wall.
Ryan.
As I say that, it's been craziness, but I would like to mention me and MMCS are your commentators for tonight. Check us out on YouTube. We're both in the live chat. Click our channels. Drop us a sub. We create stop motion racing as Nick Pena is trying to beat the Lord above early with that block across Kyle Larson's nose. And all the way on the outside, we saw it earlier. Oh, the 98's loose into the wall. Ryan's going to tag him.
Keeps it straight though, no caution,
No
and just like that, we are staying green. 4 cars under a blanket. Where are they gonna go now? You know they want to go for the lead. Ryan New, will he take it outside, inside? Garcia now leading the pack.
The biggest thing is right now these guys are not where they want to be. They have 2 Fords and 2 Toyotas on the outside and the top, but they swap manufacturers. Right now, McDonald really wants to get with Garcia, but these guys are going to clear down. No runs on the outside currently.
Yeah, you can see that in that small instant, distance the entire field here. Now we got about the entire field in a single file line, but they're not going to stay single file for long. Looking for some free real estate. It looks like Larson may have found her in the back.
Yeah, Larson's trying to get up there as well. Right now, though, I mean, Nick's not racing for points. Tyler and Blake are. And now the biggest question is, who are they to stop the 52 from winning another stage here in Goatco? I think they got a great shot to do it. Now with Ryan back in tow behind them, these guys are going to get squirrely here at the end of this one.
Yeah, another big factor of this race. You can see this small pack up front staying mainly single file, staying pretty ordinary, but behind them you can see a couple more packs, and they're going to slowly bunch together, and if they're able to get back into this, we're going to have some monster runs on our hands.
I think, to be honest, this is where we're going to see the finish of this stage right here with these 4 drivers. Maybe those guys right there who are running 2x2 could catch up, but I think these guys are too well organized and are getting away from those guys in the back. Last buy, they are pulling away. These guys in the farther back behind them were running 50.4s, while these guys up front are running 49.7s. They're pulling away and fast.
Yeah, that is a huge difference. That's exactly what you want to see if you're in this top 4, but what you do not want to see is a huge push that goes wrong. Almost happened there from McDonald to Pena, but all these drivers, they're experts. They're just kind of minding their time before they make their move.
All it takes is one wrong push to dump that guy, and they're sliding through the infield grass at the end of this stage. We got a lap car coming up as well. But right now, it's been a crazy start to this one here at Talladega. MLCS, man, we're running single file. Let's just chillax for a minute. Let's just talk about how the chaos of how chaos has ruled this race. Been the name of the game, as you know. Autumn called it crazy. Ryan called it chaotic. What is one thing that you think is going to be in this race? One big overarching thing that's going to rule this race for the rest of it, besides chaos.
Well, I think if you have to go besides chaos, I think it's all going to be about blocks. You've seen how important they are. One small mistake, and the entire field is around hard. But if you do it right, you have purchased your ticket to a win at Talladega, and it's the name of the game. And we'll see how long it takes to last.
You see Ryan kind of gets stuck behind Joey Logano right there. We'll have to see if that costs him and he loses the draft. That's the problem, man, when you're that last car on that tail end. I think he might be closing in. Right now, though, Nick Pena with 7 to go here at Talladega for stage number 2, and then we'll race it to the end. So we could get some green flag pit stops in stage 3, but I think we'll run until the end of this stage right here.
I do agree, but look at the second pack. They are gaining ground. The whole bunch of them have decided to come together as one, and if they can make themselves organized on the inside lane, these front 5 should be scared. They're closing, and they're closing quick.
Looking at lap times, though, to try to back up what you're saying. Who did you say was Alex Bowman? Senna's out front are running similar times. But the front guys, you're right, they're actually running slower than they were. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. But the guys in the back are still running about 5/10 slower. So these guys are still pulling away by a considerable amount.
Yeah, this is just the difference about organization. You can see in the back, they have so many more cars, but if they cannot get them organized into 1 or maybe even 2 lanes, they're not going to catch. We've seen this time and time again, and right now, this is exactly what this front 5 wants to see.
I mean, having organization now, it's always the thing about numbers versus organization. If you have a bunch of numbers, but you don't have the organization, that could end up affecting how well you honestly run, even if you might have more cars. If you're running 2x2, constantly side drafting each other, it's not going to work out, and that's what's allowing this front, I would say honestly, even with Joey being lapped, front 5 to pull away right now.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see as we near to about 4.5 to go in this stage, and we're closing in on halfway as well. You can see the group behind them has organized into 2 lanes, but we'll see if it is enough. This top 5, though, they're staying steadfast.
They really, really are. Hello, Tide Runner Gaming. Hey, Speed, what's up? Hello, man. Good to see you. So you're a mod in the chat. Get a patrol. That's good. Down the front straightaway now. I mean, this is where we're going to start seeing yet another lap car. I believe that's Ryan Preece. After getting turned earlier, never was really able to recover. Let's see what these guys do. To the outside goes to 52 to 28. Garcia to the outside as well, along with the 33 of Ryan New.
Question really is if Ryan Preece can also hang on next to Logano. You can see Logano was a lap car, but he has managed to hang on and make this group a little bigger. And man, that group in the back, they look like they're closing.
I mean, they've got, honestly, you're right, looking at lap times, that group in the back is single filed out. They are closing and closing fast by a considerable amount. Right now, these guys at the front, they've got a strong pack, but this is not what you want to talk about. And it is Caleb in the chat. Hello, Caleb. Good to see you. But it looks like they're back to 2x2 back there, which is not what they want to do because that's going to affect them big time.
Yeah, it's all about staying single file. It's the name of the game as we come to 3 laps to go in stage number 2. Nick Pena, he's still leading the charge out front.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see a crazy crash fest to end of this one. We're going to see a crazy photo finish. We'll have to see. Well, before we get the stage over, if you guys would like to get a, you guys would like to have me read off your names or to your favorite driver, I'll pull them to the VC. Drop your favorite driver in the VC. Your drivers are to pick from Blake Garcia, Ryan New, Tyler McDonald, Nick Pena, and Autumn, and the 98. So you guys can pick from that group of guys there. and guys and gal, I should say, and we will pull them in and let them know you're supporting them out there. So drop your favorite driver, and I'll let them know at the end of this one. But folks, now it's 2 to go here in stage number 2 here at Talladega. I mean, it's been a chaotic one so far. MLCS, we can see a chaotic one end of this stage.
It could be likely. I think it all depends. If Priest and Logano, if they can stay with this pack, they're going to have a huge influence. But you can see Garcia, he is tired of waiting. Ryan, you going to go with, and here they go. Let's start a race.
This is it, folks. We're coming up to the white flag here at Talladega Super Speedway. Get on your feet. It's the end of stage 2. Let's see who gets these points. Through the trial, we'll now go to the start finish all the way down. Garcia will easily take the lead in front of the 52 and the 28 white flag here at Talladega in stage 2.
You can see them start to get disorganized. They are actually racing now, and you can see 3 drivers up top. Nick Pena left behind. Now Garcia drops down. Ryan, you up top. McDonald trying to cover the move. 4 of the drivers, 4 of your favorites under a blanket and racing for a win here at Talladega.
Swapping dancing partners left and right. It's all on Ryan now to hold the top lane, but him and Tyler are disconnected. Nick and Blake, frenemies before working together here at Talladega through 3 and 4 for the final time. Oh, Blake's up the track. Oh, the 52's loose on his back bumper. Can the 33 and the 30 and the 28 get hooked back up to the line? Here we go. Ryan New clears them all to the line. It's going to be Ryan New. He'll win stage 2 here at Talladega. What a win. Again, stacking those playoff points.
This is exactly what you want to see. Had a convoy and he stuck with it. Ryan New around the outside passing Tyler McDonald, and he will take home your stage number 2 result. Let's bring him in here and interview him out.
Yep, let's get him in here. Ryan New, man, you have got it done again, stacking away playoff points. Stacking away points, man. How do you feel if you got another stage victory here in the Goatco Cup Series?
I'm feeling good. I was nervous a little bit because I know I had Tyler behind me and Blake's teammate, and I know he was probably not going to help me, but I side-drived him as much as I could, and it seemed like it worked.
It did work, man. And right now, man, this race has been pretty chaotic. What's you expect the chaos to ramp up, or we're going to more chill out for the rest of this one?
I feel like at the beginning it'll probably be a little bit chill, probably just run laps, log them down a little bit, but then once it gets closer to probably about 20 laps to go, it's going to be all things let loose. So it's going to be an exciting one, and I feel like you don't want to be leading. I feel like that's the worst place to be.
Oops.
And what is the biggest thing with the end of this one? I mean, how do you even win one of these races? We saw you side drafted him, but my biggest question is what is your pit window? Like, how many laps can you run?
I think it's about 25 laps, 25, 27, somewhere around there, I would say.
You guys have to pit again, probably?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have to make 2 or 3 more stops, so it's going to be interesting, especially if they're under green.
Yep.
But we'll see if we can go get another one.
It's going to be interesting. 3-peat coming up, hopefully, for Ryan E. Thank you for your time, and congratulations on the stage victory. Now, looking at this one, we're going to pull Blake in here. Blake Garcia, we got some fans in the chat. If I'm reading this right, it is Ethan Delosh. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. He says, Blake is better. Blake, I love your channel. Blake.
I am better. I'm cool.
He's with the power of the Swedish fish gods. Texans is a Tyler fan, but Sisylis Edits has been watching your channel since 1,000 subscribers.
Holy moly! Oh my gosh! Well, thank you for supporting me for some reason. You could do a lot better with your life than watch me, but I really appreciate it.
Blake's giving you reasons to unsubscribe, but we would not like that. But Blake, man, you had a crazy end of that one. Almost went the stages, man. Good luck for the rest of this one.
Wait.
Yes.
Where's my grandma at? Is she in the chat?
Nope, your mom.
She was earlier.
No, it's
Why
your
is she 30 laps down? Oh my gosh.
trouble
Unfortunate.
in the Garcia family. Let's pull Tyler McDonald in here. Tyler, we do this segment every week. This guy, we got a bunch of Blake fanboys in the chat, but the one lone holdout was Texans. That's his name, Texans, and he said, "Nah, Tyler's gonna win this race." So, yeah.
I sure hope. Other than pole, I've been second place this whole race. So.
You got a guy pull it for you, man. You got this. It's been
we'll see.
It's been a chaotic one so far. Good luck for the rest of this one, man. It's gonna be fun to see you up there at the end.
Yeah, hopefully I can be the first one to take Blake's pace team to victory lane.
Yeah, that would
It'd be a miracle.
That would be really funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. All right. Well, good luck, man.
Oh, y'all enjoy.
What a great cast we have as drivers, man. This has been a great race so far. Lights are still on here at Talladega, and we have a Ryan fan. Oh, we got to pull him back in here. Ryan, I know we interviewed you for stage number 2 winner, but we did not see this before. Triple Austin Rail fan is chanting Ryan in the chats. So you have one guy pulling.
There we go. Yeah, keep tuning into the chat. Let's go. Get it pumped up.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Blake fanboys, then one Tyler and one Ryan fanboy. So right now, you got some fans in the chat, man. Let's get it going.
Gotta
Let's
represent.
see. For a 3-peat. He's watched you win your last 2. Let's go for a 3-peat.
This one's for you.
All right, you heard it first from Ryan. This is going to be a great restart here. Lights are off on the pace car. Tyler McDonald and Ryan New are on the front row for this restart. It's going to be a good one.
It should be really interesting to see. We're past halfway in this race, and it is go time. But, Carter, I got a question for you. Who is your pick to win this race?
I'm going to be honest. I'm still staying with Blake, man. I think Blake has the advantage of the spotter, but I think he's not as... He makes less mistakes than Nick on these super speedways. He's cool. He's calm. He's collected. He's got a lot of friends out there. I think Blake's still getting it done. What about you, MLCS?
I think I'm also going to stick with who I picked originally. I do think Tyler... He's sitting pretty. He's on the inside lane. He's got a new Pepsi mobile, and maybe Pepsi can finally get a win in the Goatco Cup Series.
Yeah, it'd be pretty crazy. But right now, the 28 car is out front with Ryan New trying to 3-peat here at Talladega, trying to get another win on this season. That would comfortably put him as the championship favorite. I still think right now he is the championship favorite just because of how good he is everywhere.
Yeah, that is hard to deny. It's going to be a close one indeed between Tyler and Ryan, and maybe another couple drivers can sneak in there. We will see. We're going to go back green on lap 61. 61 laps to go here at Talladega.
It's going to be a crazy finish. I just got a feeling. Well, folks, lights are off on the pace car. It's going to make its hard left onto pit road. Tyler McDonald and Ryan New are on the front row for this restart. Let's get it back underway. Nick Pena and Blake Garcia in row 2 coming up to the restart zone, the redacted restart zone, to the green flag here at Talladega Super Speedway. Let's get it back going. The green flag is waving.
And crossing the stripe, we have Garcia. We have Tyler McDonald out front, Nick Pena, Ryan New. Top 3 going to single themselves out in single file, but the rest of the field, we've seen how dangerous it is. Once they get on the back straight, once they come up to full song, it's chaos here at Talladega.
Yeah, we know once these guys get up to full speed as they come down the back straight, we're gaining a lot of it now. To the outside looks Nick Pena. He's looking for the lead. Has not been out front all day, been crashing most of that time just because of crazy incidents today. He's looking to get back to the front here, and he's at the front. He's looking to lead this race here at Talladega.
Yeah, Tyler McDonald, you said it, you heard him in the interview. He's tired of being second. He wants to lead this race, and more importantly, he wants to bring home this win. We got a 3-car breakaway. Oh man, that pack's going to start to connect, and it is going to be interesting to see how they catch up.
You know, Tyler's probably not used to being in second, to be honest with you. He's probably used to leading races and dominating them, not used to running second in stages. He's out front right now. He's running the race. Now, the question is, can he hold it as his teammate Garcia leads a band of merry men down the back straightaway, coming back to the lead here at Talladega.
Blake Garcia is coming, and he's coming with a convoy. The entire field is following. He is keeping that butter churning, and now he's going to dance to the outside, right in front of Alex Bowman, and he's going to start to slip away. Top 5 single file.
Garcia's now. He's hooked onto the back bumper. He got a great run right there. He's on the back bumper of Ryan. Now, is he going to try to slice the dice, or are we going to do the classic choo-choo train for about 50 laps here in Talladega? We'll have to see. We do know these guys are going to have to pit. They only have 20 laps of fuel in their tanks, so it's going to be a crazy incident if we do get green flag pit stops. We might even see somebody lock it up coming on a pit road, as you see Autumn all the way on the outside.
Yeah, that second pack, it has so much energy, and they are raring to catch up to this front pack and put some more miles at the front of this field. But right now, these top 5, they're just content to wait and hope this pack doesn't catch.
I don't think Blake's not content. He was trying to make something work on that outside lane, but he decided no. Nobody decided to go with it. He dropped to the back of this field. Only lost 1 spot, though. So right now, Blake, he gets Bowman really loose in the travel right there. McDonald currently leading here at Talladega. I mean, our picks are in the top 5 right now, so it's been a crazy one so far.
It absolutely has, and it's only gonna get crazier. You can see Tyler Reddick coming off pit road right now. But the top 5, they are just managing to stay in front of the second pack, and how they are doing it is beyond me. There's a monstrous field coming behind them, and it's only a matter of time before they catch up.
From Texas fan to the chat, he will do a black backflip if Tyler wins, so that'd be pretty crazy to see. Right now, though, Tyler McDonald and Nick Pena running this race out front. These guys are so far dominating this second half of the race, trying to hold it. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, it's just time to log laps as Tyler McDonald continues to glide in front of this field. It's follow the leader, and Tyler McDonald is leading them all.
Yeah, Tyler right now is outperforming pretty much everybody in this field. Yes, they're running single file, but we know Tyler's good everywhere. Ryan's good everywhere.
Whoa.
Blake Garcia, not usually, but he's got a great car tonight. You can tell Blake, honestly, has been strong the past couple of weeks. He's had great runs so far this season. He's running pretty well. I'll have to see if he can hold that top 10 points to get himself a good regular season points finish, make those playoffs. Right now, though, it has been a crazy race here for this first half of Talladega. We're on to the second half of this one, and we're coming up to lap 65 complete out of 112.
Yeah, we're coming up to only 45-ish laps to go, and front 5 gonna stay the same. Can we get a cam on the second pack here? Because all the chaos is happening back there.
We can get a scam on the second pack. Oh yeah, it is chaotic back here. We'll go a little bit farther to the front of this one. Wow. 2 by 2. This is why they're not catching up. These guys are all battling each other back here.
You can see Cooper Bryant trying to take hold of this entire field, but look who's stuck back here. We have Autumn. You know she is such a talented driver when she can get up to the front pack, but it's all about organization, finding it, your teammates, but they're all in front of her right now.
Yeah, you got to find your teammates. You got to find your friends here at Talladega. Right now, Eric Jones and Joey Logano, not sure if they're a lap down. Jones is not. Logano, I believe, is. So right now, it's these guys are currently... Whoa. Yeah, these guys are getting loose. These guys are getting squirrely. If we don't see a crash, I would be shocked. Right now, look at Autumn on the outside lane. She is trying to make something happen. She's lost this main front pack, who have honestly broken up almost. These guys are still running as Brad's running a little bit slower. Bowman's up to third as Ryan was all the way to the top lane.
You can see Tyler McDonald kind of lagging behind the rest of this field. Wonder if he's trying to save a bit of fuel, but Bowman poking his head to the outside lane. He's going to shuffle back to the back of this pack.
You look at Bowman, man. He's trying to make something happen. He's not going to get it done. Brad's behind Blake. He shouldn't lose that main pack, but I guess we'll see Right now, though, Tyler McDonald and Nick Pena, not teammates, but they're acting like some. I don't know if it just went gray or if it is just now getting dark here at Talladega. I'm not really sure. But right now, man, these guys are having a fun time just running single file, trying to log some laps before we get into the pit strategy element of this race.
I think it's only a matter of time. Look at the monstrous run the second pack is getting. They are closing rapidly. Here they come.
Oh
the entire
my.
field. They started a single file, and they're here as like Garcia's bit loose after third.
Yeah, these guys, the guys at the front did not do a good job of running properly. Would like to mention, we almost have 40 people in the live chat. Thank you all for showing up. This is honestly super cool to have y'all here and have y'all watching this chaotic race. Hopefully stick to the finish because it's going to be a good one. Right now, though, this second pack, they've kind of broken up a little bit, but they're all still here mostly, and they're trying to catch this front pack and be back in contention for this one.
Yeah, and I think they will catch them very soon. You can see Keselowski, he's kind of bridging the gap between the two gaps, drawing the second pack in and keeping them grounded to the first pack. And right now, this is exactly what Tyler McDonald, Nick Pena, they do not want to see this. They just want to run this race out till they can pit and then let the action begin. But right now, the rest of the field says no.
I mean, even though they're going to pit right here, right, they're still going to have to pit again. And maybe even again. They might have 2 to 3 more stops here, definitely. So it's going to be a chaotic one, especially if, like you said, if we get green flag pit stops. We're still not seeing any, so I'm not sure. The fuel window should be opening soon.
I think if they did they pit under stage 2 yellow?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
If they did, they can make it to around lap 87. If they did not, though, they're going to have to pit very soon here at the Talladega Superspeedway. Once again, the second pack they're trying to catch, they had it figured out. They were all organized, and at the last moment, they tried to take a 3 wide. They're still there, but they are not gaining.
It's been a crazy race so far. I mean, look at this. Like you said, that second pack, they've stalled out, and now I'm starting to think it's just because they are running 3 wide back there. They're running too hard. They need to try to work on getting back together.
Yeah, it's also a question of, are you trying to save some fuel right now? Make sure that you only need 1 more pit stop before the end of this thing, because right now we got 42 laps left. And second pack, they're back double file. It's not quite working for them.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong there. 71 out of 112 complete. The question is, when will we see green flag stops? When will these guys start running out of fuel? That's when I think the biggest shakeups in that second pack might be able to have the advantage of speed as they're getting off pit road. But they're closing in. You saw, man. They're closing in fast. They're here. They're back, and they're roaring, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, although they're a bit disorganized, look at that core bottom lanes. They're going to file in right here. You can see they're all lined up. We got some stragglers on the outside, but they are catching, and Gibbs is leading them all to them. It's follow the leader, and we got 3 more connected with this front pack.
Yeah, look at this lap car, though. Ryan Preece, again, getting lapped. Again, not what you want to happen if you're the 60 car today. Unfortunate. But right now, Tyler's out front. Have to see if he can get it done, as Nick Pena has been confidently pushing the 28 car throughout this second half of the race and throughout stage 3.
Look behind them, though. The field is here. It's time to race. Let's stop blocking laps, and let's see what these drivers will do. Now they're here. They have caught their prey, and with 40 laps to go, it's about to get interesting.
Ryan Preece kind of got just assimilated in that field right there. He's in that pack just pushing. Brad as well, another RFK car who's a lap down. But right now, Tyler McDonald and Nick Pena currently out front. Ryan New and Blake Garcia are there as well. And now they have the pack's help. It's going to be a crazy end.
Yeah, and this is rare. If you are Tyler McDonald, you're wasting some more fuel up front. Everybody is now Here, you're going to have to start making some blocks if you want to preserve this front lead. Briscoe shuffled out. He's going to fall back slightly. Contact made. Garcia, I don't even know what he's doing. But Chase Briscoe falling all the way back.
Yeah, there goes. We knew kind of Briscoe what was going to happen, and it ended up happening there. Right then and there, Briscoe goes all the way back, and now it's a battle at the front. These guys are getting squirrely. Oh, Blake's going to go block the 6 car up front. Is that going to pay dividends, though, or is it going to crash the stock market? Right now, it's crashing like 1929, and he's slipping all the way back.
That Swedish fish machine looks like he just got a tariff placed on him. He is falling all the way back. The inside lane skyrocketing past. He's going to need some help out front. He's going to need it now.
Yeah, Blake is just really, that's not what you want to happen right there. Right now, the front 3 are single file, though, running a perfect race currently. Ryan Priest, that lap car in there as well. The yellow comes out. He's in a perfect move, unless he's a part of it. Right now, though, this field's kind of getting jumbled up back here. Blake's still in the middle with help from Brad as Suarez and Bubba go around the outside.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see. You can see them starting to get patched right back up with each other as Garcia trying to bridge the gap between the two. Keselowski's a lap down there. It's all about if they can catch the front pack.
Yeah, and they have. Here comes SVG to the outside. Ignore the red paint job. To the outside, here comes the 88 car. He wants the lead, and he's probably, there's a good chance he's going to get it. He's got a great car tonight. Nick's going to jump up to the outside lane, try to kill that run. But now, the top 2 have finally been split up. Nick Pena's in the middle, and now Tyler McDonald's getting help from Ryan, as Nick's getting help from another Ryan, and that's Ryan Blaney. Look at Blake Garcia, 4 wide to the outside. Here they go. Oh my gosh. Look at Blake all the way back there. He was ripping the fence.
This is Garcia's motto. Just don't lift. He never does, and occasionally it comes out victorious. Now he's going to fall back a bit. No help on the outside lane, and he's back here. Some contact with SVG.
Yeah, that's a big loss on positions right there. Now Tyler's blocking the lap car of Ryan Priest, who's all the way to the top. He lost a lot of speed having to block, though, and now Ryan's on his inside, ruling that bottom lane. Oh, Ryan's going to come up to block the 28 car, and you see the number 52 of Nick all over the back bumper of Denny Hamlin.
It was not what you want to see if you're McDonald. Now getting shuffled back in the middle lane. Without help, he's going to try and slide down right now, but look who's out front. It's Corey LaJoy, the person you do not want to see leading this pack, as McDonald still battles for position.
Oh my gosh, it has been a crazy shakeup up at the front of the field. We had all the player cars in a line, and now none of them are leading this one. So right now, man, if you're Corey LaJoy, this is exactly what you want to see. Or look at second. Okay, this is even crazier. Ricky frickin' Stenhouse Jr. is currently out.
Oh, no.
That is a mistake. But you see, the moves these guys are making is absolutely crazy. But right now, the 01 to the outside of the 6, who's a lap down. Stenhouse slipping back just a little bit. And now Nick Pena's back up into the picture here in the top 10.
Yeah, this is a dangerous combo out front. First, we have Corey wrecking LaJoy, and then we have Ricky Spinhouse Jr., the 2 drivers you do not want at the front, but here comes Tyler McDonald. He's here to remedy the issue with support from Josh Berry. Huge run, and he's flying past him on the outside.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see if you're McDonald. A great run, a powerful run. Down the front straightaway. Oh, Nick's in the wall. He's slipping all the way up back there. Not really sure if that's going to be a yellow or not. Oh, big crash. Huge crash. Garcia's involved. Cooper Bryant is as well. Big crash again here at Talladega. The yellow comes out at the perfect time for these guys for pit stops.
Yeah, this is ideal for pit stop. This is pit stop weather right now. But what is not is Cooper Bryant. This is not what he was looking for. Pena was involved as well. Let's see what happened.
So Nick Pena right here starts this. He's already sideways. So he misses a checkup and a gaggle of cars. Probably when Tyler... Net code issue. You see it right there on the bottom left of your screen. Brad Keselowski kind of gets lagged back just a little bit. Bam. Or not really. Tyler just checks up, and Tyler comes down and hits the 6 in his right front corner panel, left front corner panel, and the 52 shoots at the outside, comes down into Bowman. Bowman gets loose. He's into it as well, and then everybody just stacks up. Ryan plows through Cooper Bryant in the 30. And Cooper
man.
is just on 2 wheels the entire time during this crash.
I'm pretty sure this man took a levitating potion, because this man had some hops. He is bouncing up and down. He's on a pogo stick. We're taking a look at it. Look at this. He was in there. He was on the roof. He was off the ground for a solid couple seconds, and it was insane. Let's take a look at what happened.
Oh my gosh. He is just flying. He is, honestly, that's perfect form right there. Cooper Bryant.
Send him to the Olympics.
Yeah. I mean, he could win gold with that form. Look at this.
Look at those arms. Oh man.
Wow, that's
He was taking some flying lessons.
that's some arm breaking maneuvers right there, guys. Right now, though, everybody looks like they're on pit road. Yes, they are. Pit lane exit is where we're going to head to. If I can find it.
And we're going to come down pit road with 32 laps remaining. And it is going to be interesting. Who will come out first? Let's see. Right now, it's Garcia. Will he beat LaJoy out? No, he will not. LaJoy McDonald. This game's confusing me again. Hamlin and then the rest of the field are going to come out.
Right now, I mean, I think this is going to be a crazy crash fest at the end here. I mean, I do not believe we're going to see one normal race at the end of this one, to be honest.
Let's be real. If you look at your current suspects, you see Blake Garcia up there. That's a man you don't trust. That's the man you put in the same wheelbarrow as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Corey LaJoy. That's the man that is terrifying to watch. You never know what he's gonna do because he doesn't even know himself. Should be interesting to watch.
To answer Texan's question, that is Denny Hamlin. Just the scheme did not load. So right now, these guys are running the bottom lane.
Alrighty, let me give you guys an update of what is going on here in the Talladega Goatco race presented by Shaz Rana. Eat your Cadbury chocolate that Shaz likes. So there's 33 laps to go. There's 33 laps to go in this fine race we're having here. The weather is on ×2. Sunset is at 7:30. It is currently 5:30. So hopefully we can finish this thing out.
You guys are racing in the dark, baby.
Potentially. Also, fuel is the issue. 28 laps left on fuel. 33 to go in the race. I'm no mathematician, but that math don't add up.
Are you guys?
I was really bad at math, but I think that does work.
Can you guys save that much?
We'll find out.
All right. Well, it sounds like these guys are going to try to save some fuel. Thank you, Blake, for the obvious, middle pre-race recap of this race. Right now, though, these guys are probably going to choose at the line, and we're going to get this one back underway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. out front. MLCS, you said this is not the man you want to see, and I don't blame you.
Yeah, this is not... If you're one of these drivers who is looking to get back up to the front after pitting, and you look forward and all you see is Ricky Stenhouse, that's when you know you're screwed. The entire field, brace yourselves, because Stenhouse is leading this thing.
I mean, if you're at the end of this one as well, if the last guy you want to see behind you was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., or Ricky Stenhouse, I should say. So right now, though, he is out front. He has won a couple super speedway races in his own right, so he's not too terrible. He just does not know how to not push somebody to their limit. So right now, though, he's out front with Josh Berry on his outside.
Yeah, this should be a really interesting combo to see what happens. But if you look further back in the pack, you can see McDonald just outside the top 10, along with New. And I'm not sure where the rest of these drivers are, but that means they're going to have to work their way up through Talladega Racing, and that It's gonna be fun to watch.
I mean, yeah, we see 3 wide chaos all night long. This is now. It's going to come down to these guys not wrecking their race cars, and that is going to be interesting. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Josh Berry on the front row for this restart. Noah Gregson and Alex Bowman are in row 2. Row number 3 has Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott. Row 4, Austin Cindric, and it's Shane Van Gisbergen. And row number 5, I believe, who is that? Who is row 5?
Beats me.
It's Carson Rosavar and Chris Buescher. Let's get this one back underway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Josh Berry on the front row here for the restart here at Talladega. These guys going to try to save fuel. Let's see if they can get it done. Back to the redacted restart zone. We're back underway here at Talladega.
Green flag.
And off they go. It's going to be Ricky Stenhouse leading the bunch. 9 cars going to get off with a decent jump, but here comes Josh Berry on the outside lane. Support from Alex Bowman. He's going to clear himself down now as Bowman is leading the outside charge with teammate Chase Elliott. Inside lane, though, huge run. They're clear of the field.
Here we go. This is where stuff starts to get spicy. You look at the 3 wide maneuvers all the way back in the back.
4 wide.
4 wide now. Let's take a look back there. Look at this utter chaos. 4 wide again. Oh, Ryan's in the wall. Big crash.
Oh.
Here we go. Big one, part 2 erupting. Down the back straightaway. We have cars going everywhere. No yellow. It's just Austin Dillon. Nobody cares.
Nobody
Back
cares
to the
about
lead.
it. Keep going. Nobody
Josh
cares.
Berry's out front as Cooper Bryant comes to the pits.
Yeah, Josh Berry now leading this field after Austin Dillon spun. Who cares, really? Anyhow, heading down the straight away, we are under 30 laps to go. And the question is, where are your favorite drivers? But it's Ryan Blaney right now leading the field.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, I think the biggest thing is right now, where did Blake Garcia go? This is the biggest, another big question. Blake's in the back. Ryan's in the back, along with Nick Pena and Autumn. It's only Tyler McDonald who has managed to latch his way onto this one, the front of the field, and keep his way up here.
Yeah, if you're McDonald, this is the spot you want to be. If you had to pick out of the 2 options, right here, hanging on the back of this back, this is where you can maneuver around. This is where you can work with a couple drivers and work your way up, slowly get into the front. But if you're in the second pack, it's all a game of catching them, and that does not look like a game that they've been good at based on their current track.
You just got to take your time if you're Tyler. No rush. This field is not going to catch them unless we get another caution, which there's a chance of. But right now, Bowman's hung out to dry as SVG and Chris Buescher battle for the lead. Buescher are currently on this, as you see the second pack getting organized back there. And now Chase Elliott. The crowd comes to life here at Talladega. The number 9's out front with help from Hocevar, who goes all the way up to the top of the lane of the track as Alex Bowman's up there too. Eric Jones switching lanes like craziness. SVG below Chris Buescher, or trying to be.
You can see Chris Buescher. We got a couple cars heading down pit road now. It's going to be Elliott and Berry. They peel off the back, and now it's Buescher leading as well. But here comes SVG. 3 wide for second as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. A huge run. He's contending for the lead.
This has been a crazy race. Chris Buescher out front with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., though. One of the craziest guys behind him as well, Carson Osavar. And now he is on the outside. Here comes the 77. Now he is going to take the lead here at Talladega.
At this whole pack, you cannot trust with the lead. You know how they like to race, and it is chaos. But look who's catching behind. It is that second pack with all of our favorites. They're closing in, and they are there. The whole field's connected. It's all about slowly merging up and making your move.
Right now, it's all about taking your time. If you are one of these guys, you have time to spare. You're going to want to save fuel. And honestly, I think that's why Tyler's not going full song here at Talladega, just because he doesn't want to burn up all his fuel. He's probably trying to save fuel currently.
Yeah, I think if you're in this position right now, McDonald, he's in the perfect position. He's in the middle of the pack. Now he's kind of leading that second pack. He's going to catch back in just a second. But you want to be like where Chris Buescher is right now. Tucked in, saving fuel, and being ready to go at the end of this race.
I mean, if you're leading this pack, this is not what you want to happen. I mean, you don't want this to happen right now because you're burning more fuel. You want to be, like you said, tucked away somewhere back there, trying to hold on to your fuel as much as you can, as long as you can, to try to win this race here. As Joey Logano, I don't believe he's on the lead lap, but he's still trying to make some noise.
Yeah, Joey Logano, he's just racing for the fun of it now. I mean, hey, who knows what's going to happen? If he gets past him, maybe he'll get back on the lead lap. That'd be crazy. But right now, you can see everyone slowly starting to pull away. And where is Garcia? Where is Pena? And where are the rest of these drivers?
Oh my gosh, they're getting spicy up here. 3x3 currently. But honestly, I'll answer your question. They're all in a pack by themselves back here. Fuel saving right now. Trying to get to the front, or trying to get enough gas to save enough fuel to get back to the front here and win this race, because eventually a lot of these guys are gonna have to come down and pit.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you check the front of the pack right now, they are pulling away and they're getting a little crazy with it. 3 wide in the back. Stenhouse poking his head out for just a second. Custer gonna clear him now, and now Buescher gonna head down as well. Lapped car. How are we gonna deal with it?
To the outside, Joey Logano is also a lapped car, but here we go. Logano is to the outside of the number 4. I believe that's Noah Gregson. Now the 43 of Eric Jones is also in the outside lane. He's your current actual leader. And now they're going to kind of blow by Logano. Now we might have one more pit stop. We might not. There's the pit stops. More and more are starting to trickle down pit road in small little groups. It's going to be a crazy finish here for pit strategy.
Yeah, pit strategy is the name of the game right now. We're closing in on 20 laps to go. And it's Eric Jones leading this field. You can see Cole Custer poking his head out. Bubba Wallace going way wide. I don't know what he's doing. He's falling off. Another lapped car. How are we going to deal with this one, guys?
Oh, yeah, this is getting spicy as well. But I want to point out something. Look at these guys. They've pretty much caught this pack. And they're back up here. Here we go. That's Blake Garcia. That is Cooper Bryant. And that is also Tyler Reddick behind him. Ryan and Nick Pena are in front of them as we have more cars pitting. Another 3 come down pit road. This is where they're going to start making their spots. Every player car is back in the top 20.
And the real question is, have these player drivers stayed enough? Are they ready to race like these guys are up front? Are these guys up front? Do they have the fuel, or will they have to pit with a couple laps remaining? It is all coming together piece by piece, and it's Ryan Preece trying to lead the pack, but Bubba Wallace first car on the lead lap.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace first car on the lead lap right now. BJ McLeod, Brian Kozlowski, these lappers are kind of making this race interesting for sure. Right now, currently though, Bubba Wallace for 2311 out front in a Toyota here at Talladega. More cars coming down pit road. Is that Nick Pena? That is Nick Pena and Autumn are both pitting. They did not save enough, or they don't think they did. They're coming down pit road here. Now, how will this affect the rest of this field? Who is going to try to stretch it? Yeah, they're 4 wide right there, man. I mean, this is getting a little crazy. Tyler McDonald's in the thick of it as Ryan is behind him, along with Blake Garcia. He's trying to make some spots.
Yeah, everybody kind of tap dancing around in this front pack, but they're all getting really spaced out. But the real question of the day is Nick Pena and Autumn. Did they make the right choice? And is the whole field going to flock to their decision and come down also? Looks like a couple of them are, maybe. I don't think any big names.
Ryan Blaney pits, but I think right now that's it. Maybe SVG as well. Right now, though, field's starting to get split up just a little bit. This is important. This is the important time where if you're gonna stay out, you better commit to it at this point, because some of the top contenders of the night past Goatco champion Nick Pena, along with Autumn, who your Daytona 500 winner, both pitted. So if you're committing to the fuel saving strat, you better commit to it now.
I think another big difference is these drivers who came to pit road, Autumn and Nick Pena, they don't need points. They just have a want to win. The rest of these drivers, they might have to play it safe. Make sure you get points, especially Ryan New and Tyler McDonald. It's neck and neck between the two of them for the championship lead right now, and it all comes down to points per race. You don't want to make any silly mistake that takes you out of contention.
20 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. Ryan, we're watching this back here because this is going to be really interesting. Tyler is up here at the front of this. Oh, everything just broke for a minute. Sorry about that. Eric Jones making a move for the lead. Now, the biggest question is, will these guys right here in the front end up pitting? That's where things are going to get interesting.
Another really interesting thing is those 4 cars leading the bottom lane. The first top 3 leading the bottom lane are all a lap down. So you can see it's going to be Herbst and Suarez leading the pack. Priest looks like he's going to head down pit road. Is anyone going to accompany him?
I do not believe so from what I'm seeing. We are... Oh. Sorry about that. iRacing's bugging out just a little bit. Christopher Bell now rocketing to the lead. Kyle Busch is the next guy who is running. Huh. Right now. That is strange. One second, everybody. iRacing is... Oh, there we go. We're back to the lead here. iRacing's not being fun to me tonight. Right now, though, Riley Herbst is the first guy for position. Tyler McDonald tucked onto the back of this field. And I believe Ryan New and Blake Garcia, yeah, man, these guys have fallen. They're still trying to run this one out. Biggest question is, man, Denny Hamlin's the first car for position now. Oh, my gosh. I do not know what's going on. This is odd. This should not be happening. I looked at the Ethernet, so it's definitely an iRacing issue. Right now, though, the 11 of Denny Hamlin's out front. Logano behind him. Cole Custer is there as well. Joey Logano's a lap car, but racing like he's not. Corey LaJoy is there as well. This is going to get interesting.
You can see Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano. We got a whole bunch of lap cars up in the front of the pack, and they're racing for it as if they were leading. Right now, it's Riley Herbst leading, and he's all the way tucked back on this inside lane as Logano, a huge checkup.
Yeah, Logano's having, again, he's a lap down. Corey LaJoy is actually out front right now. William Byron as well. These guys, I mean, again, my biggest question is, when will we get pit stops, as Byron's checking up a lot right there, maybe losing some of the draft, or are we about to see a big conga line of pit stops? We're going to stay right here focused on Byron. I feel like he's coming in this time. Hands out the window possibly. No, we're staying on the track. That's the biggest thing now. See Tyler blinking in and out of existence right there.
Here they go.
Right now,
Daniels across the line.
Go ahead.
Good.
No, it's fine.
Bruh. Alright, we got the 2 Kyles leading the pack. It's Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson. I'm not sure if Larson's on the lead lap. He sure isn't. But now you can see this whole pack no, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, maybe he is. Who knows? All I know is Hamilton is on the lead lap, but Byron to the lead on the back straightaway.
Byron's out front right now. Cole Custer the outside. Noah Gregson is not on the lead lap currently. He is now pushing William Byron as Cole Custer now takes the lead here at Talladega. We're coming to 15 laps to go in this one. And we have not seen these guys pit, so I assume they're all trying to run to the end. But a lot of these AI cars, they might pit right at the end here.
Yeah, you can tell their strategies aren't the smartest. Sometimes you might look at them and think Blake Garcia might have drawn them up Right now, we got a 2-car breakaway out front. It's Custer, Byron, then Herbst. Slowly reeling the back in with the rest of the field as they're all tap dancing around heading on the back straightaway.
Yeah, I mean, Riley Herbst now, this is the biggest thing. Herbst is down the back straightaway. He's in contention for this one. William Byron, Cole Custer, Kyle Busch, some of the names that you don't really expect to be at the front of these races, I guess besides Byron and Busch, are all up here right now. Daniel Suarez here as well. And they're definitely going to challenge for this race win. As, I mean, Tyler McDonald he's back there. He's just kind of fallen off just a tad. Blake Garcia, and he's going to almost turn Tyler Reddick. Caught that at the perfect time. Wow, Blake got loose. Got him loose.
And
Goodbye,
the biggest
Triple
problem with
Austin
this
Rail fan. Good to see you in the chat, man. Have a good night.
The real problem with Garcia here is he's in a pack of his own. He needs fuel, and he is not by any means going to catch this lead pack. He's going to need a caution.
Oh yeah, the only guy in contention right here is Tyler McDonald. A yellow needs to come out to save these guys' races right here. Track position was key on that restart. This field got broken up, and now it's all on McDonald to win it for the player cars, or we might have Riley Herbst, the rookie, get his first win, and with a bunch of lap cars. Gregson's not even leading this one. Denny Hamlin is, as he's rocketing to the front here at Talladega.
Denny Hamlin, I don't know when he got back on the lead lap, but he is here now, large and in charge up front. Keselowski, Briscoe, Gregson, not sure who's quite on the lead lap here, but they are having fun. McDonald attaching himself right back to the back, and the question is, can he further himself up through this field?
Yeah, I mean, right now, Chase Briscoe just took the lead, but, I mean, we're coming down to 12 to go. Unless we get a caution, it is not going to happen. Nick Pena is leading a pack of his own right now in front of Ryan Blaney. They're roaring down the front straightaway. Blake Garcia is in turns 1 and 2. Ross to the outside of him.
And you can definitely see the difference between strategies here.
Ryan Garcia! Oh, big hit! Down the front straightaway. Caution's out. That changes everything here at Talladega. Yellow waves, and this race just got more interesting.
More interesting is an understatement. Pandora's box has just been opened, and it's about to get real. Ryan knew Blake Garcia right when we were talking about a caution too. Man, what happened here?
I'm not too sure. Let's take a look together. Ryan is on the apron, gets below that. Blake gets him loose, and then he comes down. And then watch this. Blake just full speed, bam, into the wall. Big hit for Ryan as well. Wow, let's watch a cockpit cam of Blake's encounter with this. Let's watch it right here.
There's nothing you can really do there. Bang! Pardon the Moneyline sponsorship. Speaking of money, I'm just kidding. But it is really unfortunate for Garcia new here, but it is quite fortunate for the rest of this field. And the question is that lead pack gonna pit?
I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. Right now, 15 out of, I believe, Ryan New and Blake Garcia are 15th and 16th. Nick Pena is in 18th. So, I mean, and that would be Autumn in 26th right now. So, not sure if these guys have pitted just yet. Tyler somewhere in this mess as well. This should save them, I would imagine. This allows Tyler and the rest of these guys to go to the end here.
I do believe that will help them out. Shall we bring Blake in here?
Sure.
Hey, Blake.
Hi.
Blake, you just, are you okay? Do you have a concussion after smacking the inside wall?
I've had a concussion since I ran to I don't know. No, I'm good. Was that my fault or was that Ryan? Ryan thinks it was his fault.
Ryan hit.
Ryan said he slid. Ryan said he slid up off the bottom, and then
Yeah,
I mean I
he did.
couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, he just got on the apron. Overcorrect.
Yeah, he got the apron, but like we said, folks, this is it. Pit stops are underway.
Make it 1 to go.
What'd you say?
I was telling them to make it 1 to go.
Oh yeah, okay. Right now.
Anyway, our big. Okay, never mind.
No, you're good. Pit stops right now are underway, and I believe everybody is coming in just to be safe on fuel. Blake, Tyler, Ryan. It's a frickin', you know, it's a log.
It's a maelstrom.
Yeah, it's a log jam on pit road right now. We have a slowdown on the highway. Lots and lots of chaos happening right now. But a lot of people came in. But how will this end up? Looking at the exit of pit road, there goes Larson. There goes LaJoy. And there goes Bell. Off pit road goes Garcia now. Sorry, that's
McDonald.
Tyler. I always get those guys confused now with those schemes. Blake's still in his pit stall as well. He's going to take off. So it's going to be a crazy end of this one. Blake's going to have a lot of ground to make up along with Tyler. Blake is in 29th. So with less than 10 to go, we've seen him do it before. Can he do it again?
I think the name of the game here is how fast can you move through this field. We know it's going to get crazy. We know it's going to get a bit rowdy. We know we're going to see 3 wide, heck, maybe even 4. We've seen it before, and I think we're going to see it again. But it's all about each driver. What are they going to do, and how will this race shape up?
Yes, Ron, and the big one has happened, I think twice now. So big crashes tonight, and Blake has a concussion since he was born. That's hilarious. From Caleb, McDonald, Tyler.
Keeps hitting his head on that table.
Who's watching live tonight? And where's Hamlin? He's in the red 11. Unfortunately, this scheme did not load. But folks, let's get it back going. 10 to go with the line here at Talladega Super Speedway. Ty Gibbs and Eric Jones are both on the front row here for this restart. Nick Pena in the catbird seat. I believe he stayed out, and he did. The 52 saved enough. He stays out. He's going to be in the front for this one to go win this race.
Prime positioning for Nick Pena. He's going to start on the inside in the 3rd position. But we're going to head back green with 9 laps to go. Ty Gibbs, Eric Jones, they will lead us back green. This is Talladega. Let's go find and take out your champion.
Oh my gosh, the checkups are real, and Nick and Ty Gibbs are gone. Green, 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 and we're back underway here at Talladega Super Speedway. Well, folks, this is going to be a crazy finish. I can just tell we have another yellow one back.
Never mind.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
big one, part 2!
Blake. Part 3.
Part 3.
Blake, what are you doing, buddy?
And big wreck.
Oh.
This is, wow. Let's see what happens.
This is what happens when the entire field checks up.
Oh, Riley Herbst gets into him. Oh, Josh Berry gets hit. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Barry's spinning. He's corkscrewing. He's spinning like the Tasmanian devil. What is this kid doing?
Ryan.
Look at this hit.
Involved.
Look at this. He's going into space. He's spinning so fast. Look at this. The 21, man.
Yeah. Tyler,
He's just spinning like a top.
Made his way back up almost in the top 20 off that start. So that's big for him. Because he's going to be able to probably have a really good restart. Let's take a look at this again. See,
oh my gosh, they're 4 wide back here.
Yeah, a lot of guys checked up. Let's take a look how he made it through this. Because he was the farthest back of anybody, I believe, in this crash. Oh, wow. He wrecks Blake. Oh. He wrecked Blake, watch. Ryan's there. Oh, Blake got turned by Barry, but got some help from Tyler as well. Blake into the outside wall as Tyler drives away scot-free in the Pepsi Mobile. He's trying to get Blake's scheme to a victory here. As right now, Nick should be good on fuel now.
And Nick, I think, now should be pretty confident in his fueling strategy. The rest of the field, I think, if you're involved in the accident, you might come down pit road once more. But the big factor so far is Nick Pena and Tyler McDonald. McDonald, he's still back in like 20th, but can he make his way up with another incident?
Where is Recky Spenhouse? He is at 34th, a lap down. Deserved.
He spun.
Yeah.
He lived up to his name, guys.
Right now, though, Ty Gibbs is out front. I believe we will see pit stops this time by Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think anybody's willing, even if it's a little bit of track position. I'm not sure if you're willing to give it up, to be honest with you. Because track position, no matter what, is valuable. See somebody coming down pit road. That's Noah Gregson. Austin Dillon. Carson Osavar as well. Eight to go. 40 people watching. 42. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. This has been a great race here at Talladega. We're kind of pushing later into the nighttime hours, but the night is still young, and we're almost done with this crazy race. We'll have 6 to go with the line. It's gonna be able to get done. We're restarting this time by with Ty Gibbs and Nick Pena on the front row. Tyler McDonald's in 18th after the pit stops. Ryan New cracks the top 20, and Blake Garcia is in 22nd.
Should be really interesting to see where these drivers all filter out. But Carter, we're heading in here with 6 laps remaining. Who is your pick to win this race?
Yeah, I really don't know. It's so hard to tell. I believe in miracles, and I think Tyler McDonald wins this race. I don't know why. I think Tyler is going to have a miracle run back to the front. Who do you got?
I think we're going to swap picks here. I believe in Blake Garcia. It's kind of crazy, but this man, he knows how to work his way up through the field. We're going to head back to green with 6 laps to go. If you would put it down in the chat, we'd love to see what you guys believe. And it's time to go back racing.
From Ron, the guy with the car is going to win. A guy with the car.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a valid take.
He's a valid take. Somebody will win. Let's get this one back underway. Pace car lights are off here at Talladega. 6 to go with the line. Here we go. Ty Gibbs and Nick Pena are going to lead us back. A Toyota and a Ford. 2 Toyotas, 2 Fords on the front row. Let's get it going. To the redacted restart zone. 6 to go at the line. Let's get it back going. The green flag is back out.
And how many cars will check up this time? Not quite as many. It's Nick Pena out to a huge jump. He's shy of a cannon. But the rest of the field is lagging behind, heading into turns number 1. Slowly picking up speed, slowly coming into full song as they soon enter the back straightaway. It is Nick Pena leading the field.
Yeah, this is about to get chaotic. Everybody's got a shot here. Nick Pena running. Todd Gilliland all the way up top. All the way to the outside. He's blocking McDonald, though. Watch this 28. He's on the way. He's got a shot at it. We're coming up to 5 to go with the line. But look at Autumn on the outside. Haven't mentioned her much in the second half of this one. She's also up there with Tyler. These guys are all lining up with Ryan behind them. All on the outside lane.
The whole gang is back together, and they are here. It is now 5 laps to go. We're gonna see what happens here. Nick Pena still leading the field, but everyone else darting around, shimmying, trying to navigate through this field to find some free real estate. And are behind the top 5. They are 3 by 3 by 3 throughout the entire pack.
You cannot let this opportunity slip by if you're Tyler or Ryan. You just gotta keep pushing. That's what they're doing all the way on the outside. Here come these guys right now. They're wanting to get back to the lead. They're drafting up. Garcia's going to shoot middle. Will he go back to the outside with these guys as their lane starts to dissipate?
Yeah, the top side still tilling the turf, trying to find some free real estate and moving around quite well. Question is, will they have support from anybody else? But look up front, the top 3 cars, 4 laps to go, they continue to pull away.
They're trying to break away. This is not what these guys want to see. They're all pushing and pushing and pushing. Can they get back up to the front? Autumn's clear of Custer. So is McDonald. Ryan trying to hook onto the back bumper and push the save. Can he get clear of the 41? That's what he needs to do and get clear of this big pack. They're on the way. We got a race for the lead coming down to 3 to go here at Talladega.
And here they come, the 4 favorites on the outside lane, barreling towards the front of this field. And here they go, outside of Cindric, all the way back. The whole field is double file. That is not going to last for much longer. 3 cars out front. There's a hornet's nest behind him. We got 3 laps to settle this thing.
3 laps to go with Talladega Super Speedway. This is where history is made. And here we go. Cindric to the outside of Pena. This is where things start hitting the fan. Autumn to the outside. They're going to split Cindric 3 wide down the back straightaway. Now McDonald hugging the back bumper of the number 98. Nick up to block now. These guys are in contention for this one. Nick back below.
Whoa.
Autumn to the outside.
Autumn gonna get shuffled out of line for just a second there. McDonald's looking for some free room on the outside, but here they are. It's Nick Pena leading the pack. Autumn on the outside. We got the teammates, the one-timers. They're up here to the outside lane now, and all 5 of our drivers on the outside looking for some room. Pena tap dances back to the inside lane. We got 2 laps to go with Talladega.
Autumn to the outside. Here we go. This is it. She'll take the lead. We know how Daytona ended. She got the lead, and she never looked back. She won the race, but Nick, her boss, to the inside, trying to win this one as well, to win and go 3 for 3 in his Goatco starts. But Autumn now out front with help from McDonald and Ryan. We're coming up to turns 3 and 4 to the white flag.
About 1.5 laps to go around this monster of a track, and it is Autumn out front. She hasn't been here all day long, but she is here now. McDonald pushing, Pena on the inside lane. They are all here, and they are raring to go. 3 wide for third. It's gonna be a battle. Here they go, across the stripe. White flag, 1 to go.
This is it here at Talladega. Autumn in the number 98. Now she gets the shove from McDonald. What will they do? The number 98 out front with help from the 28. Well, Ryan, here comes Garcia to the inside. No help. Busher's gonna leave him. Here comes Tyler to the inside of Autumn in the 98 with help from Ryan. Can the 28 get it done? Big shove to the back bumper of the 28. McDonald into 3 and 4. Here comes the 28 car. He's leading this pack. Well, Ryan, he's trying to three-peat. He's trying to make it happen. Down the front straightaway for the final time. Tyler up to block. Right below. There goes Ryan. He slipped. Big crash to the back. Across the stripe. It's Tyler McDonald. Oh, here comes Autumn. But it's not enough. Tyler McDonald wins it here at Talladega. McDonald gets it done and claims another super speedway.
And Tyler McDonald will take home the victory at Talladega. What a race, what a day. We talked to him at the end of stage 2. He said he was tired of second place. He will make sure that he wins this race, and look at him now. The first person to ever break Blake Garcia's car into victory lane, and it's not even Blake. Tyler McDonald dances his way through the field, and he's victorious here at Talladega.
What a win for McDonald right there, man. That was cinema. That was absolute cinema. Let's bring him in here right now. Tyler McDonald, you're tearing away my voice with these finishes, man. What a crazy end to this one. You get it done. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's go. All right, got the Pepsi Boys in victory lane for the first time this year, man. That was one heck of a finish, dude. I'll tell you what, me, Ryan, and Blake, we were trying to coordinate, trying to figure out what we're doing with our runs and all that last run, and whew,
You got it done, bro. I mean, that is the coolest thing. You get it done here at Talladega. A race you've seen IRL, you get it done here in Goatco. That's got to be a good feeling, man. You seemed like you were in control of this race here at the end. Got shuffled back. And guess what? I picked you to win at the end of this one. And
I picked him at the beginning, though.
I called a magical run. I said Tyler McDonald's gonna get it a magical run to the finish, and he did. Never count out that 28, man. Congratulations on your victory.
Whew, thank you, man. I thought Ryan was gonna get me, and I think he got loose or something in the tri-oval, and I was worried I wrecked him, but he says I didn't, so I'll take his word for it until I see a replay.
Yeah, I mean,
Whew.
you did a hell of a job racing that car tonight. Congratulations, man. Hopefully to 3 wins. You're tied with Ryan now. It's gonna be a crazy rest of the season. Congrats, man, on your win.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, what a thriller.
A thriller is indeed. He said, I'm not finishing second in stage 2, and he promised on that. Now, finishing up some interviews tonight. We're going to pull, let's pull Ryan in here. Ryan knew, man, you almost got the three-peat done, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be, but you still finished a strong... Oh, wait, no, you crashed. Never mind, my bad. But Ryan, man, you won the last 2 weeks, and now Tyler, you're one of your best buds wins. How do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, it was all on the table on that last lap. You know, I tried to back off a little bit, then 17 got a run, then Tyler went to go block, and I tried to get in front of the 45 to get one last push. Just misjudged it. Just a millisecond too late, and I tried to keep it straight to get to the line, but I mean, it's Talladega, so that line is way far away than the tri-oval. So,
Yeah.
all in all, I mean, it was a blast to be out there. I'm glad I at least got Tyler to the lead there with that push. But yeah, I mean, congrats to Tyler. I mean, he deserves it. You know, he's been so close these last couple of weeks trying to beat me, so he finally got one over me. So it's gonna be still a good battle for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he got it done, man. Any takeaways from this week?
Plate tracks are fun, but they're not fun at the same time.
I understand that, man. Congratulations on your on your strong run today. Well, you've had speed all season long. You'll bring it probably next week for sure. That was Ryan New, driver of the 33 Penske Mobile. I cannot tell you, MLCS, watching this race tonight got me excited for the
I could tell.
Talladega race. So it got me excited, but also it got me excited for the IRL Talladega race because I think we're going to see some stuff similar on Fox this week. So great racing tonight. Also,
We're not going to hear that screaming on Fox.
probably,
They're too boring.
They're definitely too boring. But a great finish to tonight's race. Thank you all for watching the stream, guys. It has been a true pleasure. Guys, we had I think we had 50 viewers at some point. That's actually insane for 10 o'clock at night. So every single one of us here at the Goatco team, we all appreciate you coming out to these races and making us feel like we are doing our job properly. So thank you all for watching tonight's race at Talladega, man. I hope to see you all next week at the next race. Been a fun one tonight, one to remember. Thank you all for watching. MLCS, any parting words?
I don't have much. What a race here at Talladega. Before the race, we were told it was going to be crazy. It was chaotic, and it delivered. What a race here at Talladega. Congratulations to Tyler McDonald.
And as Tyler was there, 28 people were watching when he was giving his interview. So that is a cool little number. Thank you all for watching. We hope to see you guys next week. Thank you.